idom, of course, we expect so much from him, but he is staying true to his character.
Look at his face. I love idom when he talks about this game. The way that he plays, and he does play this game a lot, which is so funny to me. It's just like, and you can tell when he is playing, he's just like,
yo, external issue, thanks for the 16 months.
So much. That's how you
appreciate that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Goichi, on the other hand, he's just here to have a good time. He's competing across multiple titles simultaneously, but like almost by accident, he made it to grand finals.
Yeah, the Kusanagi's lost.
Only the other week, here he is fighting for a place
how you
in
doing,
top
Joker?
24 winners side. Still
yeah, I'm
doing
back.
it
We
with the
back.
Chun-Li, one of the few
Shouldn't have music
players out
now,
there
right?
Still doing it with Chun-Li. And Goichi, it's like he's almost like free of any kind of pressure. He's just out here playing his game, flowing, and looking very dangerous whilst doing it.
I was going to say, that's a very dangerous player to play against when the
how you
have
doing,
a lot
Leon?
of pressure on their backs, and they're playing as freely as they want to. They want to, and I think just in this matchup, it's kind of difficult for Manon in general because of
Nice,
the
whip punish.
Chun-Li's buttons, I think, are significantly better than Manon's from the range that they kind of operate at. But the way that idom's playing, he does. My man's yesterday did sweep into DI. Like,
okay, that's certainly a thing that you can do.
And it worked out in his favor.
He's going to have a lot of residual Season 1 experience in this matchup as well, because he had a ton of very good Chun-Lis in North America in general, and she hasn't changed significantly, to be honest with you.
Okay. 2 medals.
Oh, if he would have did jump heavy kick,
I think that's kind of
he
how
definitely thought that was
Manon
overhead.
approaches
If he would have did jump heavy kick and DI'd back, it might have been over for Goichi.
Yeah,
that jump round
Goichi's not really, going for the projectiles either. You look at a lot of Chun-Li's and they'll overly rely on, the drive rush behind the fireball. He's using it very sparingly, and he's a very buttons kind of based Chun-Li, very similar to like Valmaster that we have in Europe. Just playing very much reliant on the forward medium punch, standing light punch, and the crouch and medium kick as well.
Nice anti-air.
Anti-air, yep. Oh, what an interruption from idom. I think that's idom's best trait, is his defensive.
Yo, Nefarious, thank you for the 14 months.
Yesterday, all of that damage came from reading
been playing so good in both games.
And if Goichi gives him the chance to do so, I think that's kind of where idom will dominate. But Goichi is playing a very, very solid, safe play right now. Just a wake up back.
Yeah, you know idom DIing you.
Corner. We might spend the critical R here.
Did optimal.
Yeah, gets him over the threshold. It was fun being in Brussels as well because they sang along to this.
I was singing. La, la, la,
apparently
comes
it's
out
an old
school
school a French nursery rhyme.
Really? I mean, it is very catchy. It's quite the jingle.
He's still sitting on those 3 bars, so he can afford to just be very
No
patient.
whiff punishes.
Punch
He is swinging at.
I love the confirmation coming from Goichi because we saw so many of those.
He wants to build some drive gauge back. Not really the best level 3. Okay damage, but he don't want to burn out against Manon. 4 medals. Next command grab won't hurt.
Not only gets him back to the life lead, but gives him a bunch of drive gauge.
Oh, that jumping is going to hurt. Next command grab going to kill.
idom looking to close this out. That time he does react to the drive impact, Sherry.
Level 2.
Doesn't have enough to kill, but catches with a low, but he got hit by the short. Okay, nice jump back. Wait a second. We do have a level 2 just in case he wants to keep it.
idom will jump.
You gotta be careful.
Better chill out.
Range, but oh, damn! You know what? This is what I mean. idom. idom makes those decisions. He won't commit.
He's not here to do this half-heartedly.
Oh my god, dude. There's no way he did that, right?
Pretty
oh my god. Yo, Poppy Russ, thank you for the 2 months.
Oh, a little shimmy.
I appreciate that, bro. Oh, man.
Okay. One more?
That was just unnecessary at that moment, but it worked out, right? So, idom got game 1 there, Goichi. Just like last game, getting a very convincing round 1.
Waiting back to see what idom's doing anymore. Like, we can see the drive rush round start from here. idom's back is still.
Oh, the PS5 overheating, or I don't know. Because this idom controller came out.
That
It was definitely idoms that was disconnected.
He definitely got to give out the round. It's just CPT.
Okay, we're going to need a ref to step in. But, man.
Goichi already 1 round up. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, so, you know, they're gonna
You see, I don't even know. This is the console because it's like unplugged.
That was a very, very strong round coming
I feel like it don't usually
like
disconnect. That might be an idom controller.
Yeah.
Yo, YouTube, hit that like button on the stream nice and early. Get that out the way. It's combo breaker day. Don't y'all want to be nice?
idom, unfortunate there. Technical issues that happen to all of us.
Yep.
But he was committing real hard in that first game, and I really enjoyed that. But it's a very risky play style, and not something that is often like.
Yo, thank you, Javi.
Yeah.
That you can keep going back to, and you didn't really see Goichi like change. He was playing very, very patient, very, very calm, using that the pokes.
Until the second game. That's kind of where like that round that Goichi had just taken. He started off the round with drive rush low forward.
Yep.
So I think because idom was kind of playing the neutral and Goichi was kind of sitting back trying to like feel idom out. That's where idom was kind of clipping him a little bit and then getting his offense started. And the times that Goichi did knock down idom, he wasn't really able to keep the offense consistent because again, idom on defense is another beast. And when they went back in the neutral, again, he risked it all on the ballerina sweep, the double sweep, which catches people all the time. I get caught on that unranked all the time, and I rage because I'm just like, that's like negative 24 on block. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but like you're walking back and forwards.
Exactly.
You're doing this idea of footsies where you just walk back and forwards. Like, what are you doing that for? It catches all of us. Let's take a look at some of the updates of what else is happening in losers bracket whilst we wait for them to sort this out. I've got some bad news as well, by the way.
What?
We're not getting the Kusanagi head-to-head because they both lost.
At the same place.
They both lost at the
was
same time.
Mothman, Yanai versus Momochi.
Because it was dual Kevin that took out
Moke
one of the
versus
Kusanagis, and then Meadow who
Takamura.
took out the other Kusanagi,
Psycho
and then they both
versus
had the
DJZ.
same placements then because they both lost first into the losers.
We do still have Blaz and Noah the Prodigy to come up in another top 24 qualification match, which again is a run back from that electric match we had at Capcom Cup, which saw Blaz really impress us, didn't he?
It was quite the sweep, I will say. So, you know, pour one out to Noah at Capcom Cup. It was a 3-0, but that was also Noah's like really, really good performance. I mean, he made it all the way to top 8. He got 5th.
Yep.
Blaz got
AC unit sponsor.
Exactly. So I mean that one. This is where we talk about where people are gonna go back and.
Combo breaker, I don't think be hot though.
See how Blaz and Noah adapt.
I mean,
to
people
each
seem
other.
like they've been cold in the venue. I've seen people put on the jacket during matches instead of taking it off.
Noah's kind of like the relentless pressure that doesn't really make sense because you're just like, why would you do that in this situation when you know that you might potentially lose? It's all vibes. He's very vibey.
Right here.
Exactly. But Blaz, man, that offense, like he didn't really let Noah have a chance to even get it started. He's
I mean, I think it's stinky because they just stink. I don't think it's stinky because it's hot. I don't think that's why fighting game players stink. They just come to the venue stinking. Yo, Craters, thank you for the big year. Appreciate that, bro.
Bracket potentially. We've got Yanai versus Momochi, Moke versus Takamura from Belgium, Psycho and CJZ, and Vwism against Mothman, who's been having a run after getting sent to losers bracket by ending Walker. Let's find out exactly what is going on from the stage. And it does look like we are going to be following the standard regulation rules, which is the round is awarded to Goichi because it was a malfunction on idom's behalf, which means we are going to go into a game number 3 because that gives Goichi the 2 rounds to take round number 2. And we're going to go back into this with both these players at 1 apiece, fighting for a spot in top 24.
It's kind of like a
Chocote won combo breaker last year.
See another match where it's not 2-0. We do get to see game 3 and a little bit more high-level Street Fighter 6, which is all we can really ask for.
Now, what looks is Goichi going to show here? Because we had the patient style, the sit-back style, the reactive counter-poking style in game number 1. We had the rush-down style in game number 2. Is he going to be able to continue to pressure idom? Because idom's built for that, you know, like dealing with like crazy oppressive pressure and shutting it down. He's been doing that on rank for the last 3 years.
Exactly, and he's used to playing characters that don't have a reversal.
Pokes it is.
Oh, the shimmy works quite again. early throws coming from idom. This time we do get the block on the empty jump low.
Doesn't respect the chain though. It's counter hit by the second crouch short. Counter pokes again from idom, but that time he's not able to get anything significant, whereas Goichi was able to whiff punish into big damage and corner carry, and that's going to be the reason why the life bars look like they do. Nice block on the low forward.
Yeah. Nice check on Goichi. Knowing that that was 0 there. Oh no! DI is not really the best option. You have to do it so early if you're trying to go for the punish on the fireball.
Into the level 1 on landing, and that is going to be set point to Goichi. A very big first round, and the difference there was the damage converted from the whiff punishes.
I mean, idom really couldn't do anything off that punish counter. Which is Manon's kind of like weakness, right? Like she's not someone that gets a big conversion off of whiff punishes, especially not against Chun-Li, but... Okay.
Damn.
Wake up Tensho kicks is gonna work on idom. Seeing a lot more fireballs come out. Oh. What an anti-air. Just the walk-up roundhouse. Okay.
Nice. Good awareness there from idom, and he gets the side switch, which is very important here. They're looking for the big whiff punishes now.
Yeah, not able to get the crumple though. Burned himself out? Oh. Okay. Straight into level 2.
Up as well, so it's going to be guess for the game.
I mean, at this range, what can you really do? Are we looking for a level 2? What are we looking to do? We've seen these comebacks.
Oh my word! It completely stuffs whatever that was.
We've seen the comebacks. He's about to get his meter back. Ah, he actually jumped.
Oh, he committed for the command grab. idom shakes his head. Goichi with the hard read. Oh my word, that was a true 50-50 in that situation, because the grounded combo would have killed as well. And idom, a rare occurrence of him making the wrong offensive read. Goichi with the deep breaths.
Yes, a huge sigh of relief that he did guess right against idom, because if it went down to the third game, idom had all that meter built. It was going to be a very, very scary time to go.
Bro, I need to get a new wire for my
and I understand going for the
mic.
command grab as well, because of course you go into it with the extra metal.
The USB
well,
keeps
so
coming out.
Win, condition there,
I need a new one. This is definitely...
Yeah.
I don't even know how it's coming out, because it's not moving or nothing, but it just
yes,
randomly
and it sucks because I feel like
disconnects.
the past 2 sequences before the command grab even came out, Goichi got hit by the strike. He got hit twice.
Bro, it's not my mic that's the problem. It's the USB,
and that's
bro.
what you need to do in this game. You really need to make that decision in your mind and commit to it. And
Like,
it really
I have a real mic. You sound real stupid right now.
We've seen players try something, it not work, then be punished for it. But go for it again in a later situation, and how much it worked for Jewel Kevin earlier with the jump out of the corner.
And Tachikawa against
you're right.
Koji Kog. So, you know, the command grab characters outside of Itabashi, even though Itabashi just didn't really get that many SPDs.
He didn't need to.
Yeah, he didn't need to.
He was committed to this, and it was working great. But that does mean that Goichi is going to advance into the winner's side, and we are going to go into
even go one with the underdog by a lot there.
Top 48, one more spot on winner's side.
That's
and
crazy.
It's the run back from Capcom Cup.
Blaz,
two of the most exciting names in the game right now, Sherry. And I know you had the pleasure of calling this live in person. What was the energy like
this
for this?
Is going to be so good, because these are 2 explosive players. And Blaz, being so young, was like the underdog that came out. He was the dark horse of Capcom Cup. And Noah, just like Noah is, when you talk about stubbornness, I don't think there's any other player as stubborn as Noah the Prodigy. It doesn't matter how many times. And people make fun of him about burning out all the time, just like, oh, this is where Noah shines. And it is really true because of his stubbornness. He does not care. If you think he's going to make a decision based on like, oh, whether or not I'm going to burn out, he's not. He's going to go through with it.
He's also got a character that's still pretty effective in burnout. But here we go. It's
Capcom Cup run back
versus from the favelas as Blaz is here representing.
Bro, Blaz is not from the favelas, bro. He's from Chile.
All the way from SoCal.
What?
Again, Blaz is able to put Noah immediately into the corner. We're going to go for the strike through.
Geography is not good.
Nice
what they be teaching them in the UK.
This is going to be it.
As I have the world's biggest brain fart on commentary and say that Blaz is from Brazil. When he's from
yeah, there you go. He corrected himself.
I didn't even check that. But he does live in Argentina right now.
Yeah, actually, a load of the 2 game players are from Brazil as well. so I do apologize. But let's get into this because he is beating the brakes off of Noah right now.
This is
a
Fudo.
perfect in the first round.
Yeah, Noah's going to have to find a way to get this started, but again, Blaz.
Looking just like Capcom Cup, to be honest.
We're just getting
It was pretty free at Capcom Cup, too.
Against the meaty. Next sequence is going to go into level 3.
Oh, what? Can you get a charge? No. Well, you do, but it ain't kill. I feel like if you just have Noah, if you already can beat Noah, then you just got his number.
Everything working for him right now.
He ain't going to change how he plays, so if you can beat him once, that means you probably going to beat him every time you play him.
Okay.
Nice.
It's very hard for him to sneak one in if you know how he plays.
With the corner pressure. He's spending that bar, using the plus frames, doesn't get the perfect medium.
And we're
No
seeing
parry
a lot
there.
of delays
Nice
come from
anti-air.
Noah right now. Like, we're not seeing a lot of like throws, the throw loops. It's a lot of delays, but it might be enough to take this round.
Yeah, there's your throws, and finally Blaz does tech, gets out of that.
Perfect parries.
Oh,
Nice.
hold on. Nice
Okay.
reaction, though.
With the level 1.
All right.
Needed
Right,
that.
with the
That
fireball.
could have been real bad, to be honest. Ryu, pretty good character in Burnout.
Yeah, I mean, Noah's going for like a lot of shimmies.
Oh, baited. That's not good.
Yeah,
ODDB
you
does
can
get
stop
blocked.
that off of the stand fierce drive rush cancel. Most characters can.
Tried the donkey kick. He
Nice
caught
bait
him with the
from
drive
Blaz.
rush, though.
But Noah
back.
straight back into it.
Again, he's not going for the throws. He's doing quite a lot of delays. And
Wow, he did the OS
not
drive
one
rush.
in favor,
That
but
beat the drive rush
Blaz,
OS
one
there.
game away, match point.
That's kind of
Set
funny.
again
What if that's a
against
setup?
Noah. Let's see if
What
Noah
if
can
people
come back with
creating
this.
setups to beat drive rush OS now?
Trying to make Noah flinch. Noah immediately.
That was kinda
He's
nice.
going for that throw. He's keeping it tight.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, nice counter
He
hit
has to
against
maul
corner.
him here.
All right, we're starting to see the throws come out.
Oh,
Jump fierce,
Corn,
just
he's
a raw
dead.
jump
He's
fierce
dead.
connects, and we're gonna dump it into level
catches
3.
Widow
Backdash.
jumping. I don't even
Lessens
understand.
him on top, and there's a little gap on that bandana.
Yo,
As he
7K
with that
Grumble,
jump
thank you for the
fist down,
20
that's
months.
recovery of that backdash. Pashes out with the level 3.
Appreciate
We are
that.
going to a game number 3 between these two, and it has been electrifying.
Very, very explosive. I mean, Blaz just speed ran the first game, Noah speed ran the second game, so let's see how they adapt in this third game, because this is it. There's no chance after this.
Both rounds that
Nice backdash
he
from
got him
Blaz.
to the
Backdash
corner, he
off
was
the
able
throw
to
from
maul
Noah.
him. Blaz
Chasing
not really
this
guessing
jump
right.
Coming from Noah with the drive rush, putting him into the
Okay,
corner.
they both close to
kinda even on
burnout.
the bar right here.
Burns
Noah.
himself out, but hopefully looking to burn out Blaz as well.
Oh, that's a great
With
trade
the
for
heavy double
Noah.
and the stand medium kick from Blaz. Okay, throw loops. Again. Jumps himself into the corner, although he's
Oh,
burnt
he
out.
didn't
and
react?
led to the stun, but it's
It's going to do a
fine.
lot of damage because he
Noah-
got
Noah
hit
was
by
looking
it.
again
Yeah.
for the backdash to just get out of that throw loop situation. That's what he caught Blaz with in the
What?
first.
What did
in the
Blaz
second
do
game.
there? Maybe he tried
the
the
wall back still
EXDP and
gets
he got
thrown by an
Hadouken?
instant wake-up throw from Blaz.
Oh,
my word,
that's
that is
level
gonna
1.
be the round.
Yeah. Wow.
First overhead introduction
With
from
a-
Blaz too.
with a
so
clutch
good stuff on
overhead.
switching it up.
I
What
thought
a
Noah
comeback.
had that
His back
round.
was against the wall.
Nice check, really nice stuff, and he cashes out with the 2 bars. It's the OD combo. Powers up. Going back to the zone and showing off for that double
Oh
perfect parry.
no.
No,
Level
the
1 to burn
suppressor
him out. Yep.
gets suppressed itself, and he's burnt out. Both of them are.
No.
There you
Oh,
go,
Noah
the
got level
donkey
3.
kick.
Okay.
That wasn't.
Not a real
Oh no,
safe
it's not a
jump there.
safe jump off of heavy.
No punishment sweep, but you are negative. Noah's looking for a way to get
Damn.
the CA off. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
The shimmy does work out for Blaz in the very, very last sequence. Nice defense coming from him. Able to block it out because Noah
Okay,
was
favorite wins.
Are off, and good stuff on Blaz for not biting and taking.
Yo,
Yeah,
Anal
that was
Relief,
really fun
what a
matches
weird
between those
name,
two.
but
I
thank you
mean,
for the
back
Twitch
and
farm,
forth
bro.
there, the way that they
Welcome
were
to the
pushing each
Alpha
other, that
Academy.
Supreme confidence, and I love seeing that in the
Popeda
young players
with
that
the
are coming through.
14
They
months,
play
thank you.
Confidence. It's so rewarded
Yeah.
in Street Fighter 6 as well. You believe in your reads, you commit
How
to
do
your
you do
reads,
the drive rush
and as long
OS?
as you're
Well, you
paying
just do
attention
drive
and
rush
cycle
and
through
you
your options
tap
based on the reactions, you'll get
drive
better
rush. I
overall.
mean, you just do parry and then tap drive rush.
Situations.
And if you
Fantastic
don't get the
defense from
perfect
both of
parry,
them,
then
by
you
the
just
way, though.
get a
And in
drive rush.
Burnout, we saw both of them in Burnout so many
Thank you
times.
for that
No
tampering
one
counter hit.
expected,
Right flamingo
but
sweep
Blaz
though.
was burning himself
He'd only
out
wall
a lot as
sliding
well.
heats, man.
They both defended impeccably. Very difficult to open each other up.
Yeah, and I love the very last round because it was a prime example of how they like adapted to each other immediately, because that first drive rush that came from Noah, he was able to get the drive rush crouch strong, right? Or sorry, no, Blaz was able to check it with the crouch strong. So
That's
Noah
right.
recognized that in his head, and he was just like, I'm gonna go for the suppressor next time just because he wants to check my drive rush. And then you saw the patience from Blaz. He waited and was able to get the win
Walked
punish
back
on the
ever
suppressor.
so slightly.
Exactly.
The suppressor was nowhere to be seen, and he got the punish on it as well. That was a sensational little interaction there. And we had a bunch more as well. We're going to get one more game in, and we're in loser's bracket here. There are 4 more names to be added.
Moke
to top
versus
24, but we've got time for
Takamura.
one more match.
Dude, Kevin
in
put
this
Mina
block,
in
and
losers.
very kindly for me, you gave me
Yeah,
another
Moke's skin be
European,
looking
which
crazy.
I love to see. Thank
Won't
you
lie.
very much.
Every time he
Takamura,
on stage.
representing team RRQ.
He looked mad angry today, though.
FAV's own Moke.
Yeah. This is gonna be
Takamura
really
didn't
exciting.
have a great weekend in Brussels, by the way.
Really? How did he do?
Yeah, nah, Moke's skin always look crazy when he play on stream. His skin is always shining.
Takamura, representing Belgium, he is one of the most exciting players to watch. Always.
Yeah.
I talk about it in commentary all the time. It's just he's so innovative in the way that he approaches matchups. And it's more so, I feel like it's not necessarily a matchup thing. It's more so of a player-to-player thing. So Takamura loves studying players and their habits.
It's
and he
better
finds,
than
like,
yours,
weird
damn.
ways of how to blow up
So
these players
weak.
for their habits.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for
Yo,
Super League Europe. I remember.
Nas,
what he's presented
nostalgia
throughout
for
the next 4.
Enfy.
Takamura's historically had some
Nostalgia for
big
Enfy.
matchups
Thank you for the
on
$2.
American soil.
Like the
Big
stream,
breakout
y'all.
match for him in
Stream
Super
monsters.
Fight
Come on,
against
he
Fudo
sent
and
in
CEO.
$2 for y'all to
Announced
like
him
on
the
YouTube.
scene.
The least y'all could
He
do
was
is like
going
for him,
against
man.
Moke, who was
Don't be
moved
like
over
that,
from
y'all.
Chun-Li over to Mai, very understandable, but Takamura's going to have a lot of matchup experience here because there's a lot of Europeans that have been using her as well.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what he comes up with, because I think right now, like the basic way that you would approach the Mai matchup is, if she's throwing the OD fans, you either perfect parry the first one, or you backdash after you block the first one, or you do a move like a DP that advances you forward just in case she wants to approach you in that manner, right? I feel like Takamura has way better tech than that. Like, he's definitely went into the lab and found out other stuff that he can do outside of just those 2 very basic options. So, really excited to see how he's going to approach this matchup, especially against Moke, who has just been historically a very solid player, especially on the Chun-Li. He's one of my favorite Chun-Lis to watch.
Absolutely. You know, he's
Any
a very
Heat Hondas in bracket?
across multiple titles.
Did Harms?
Competitor
No.
there.
Did Harms stay
Always
in?
been very, very solid.
I think he lost, right? His last match?
I love some of
He
the-
lost to Justice Kid, didn't he?
All right, here we go. Qualification match for loser's side, top
I actually
24.
don't know.
He
Ready
immediately
with that
starts with the
reliable-
jump in.
Yeah.
No, I think it was only 1-0 Justice Kid when we saw the
Reliable
bracket.
anti-air from Mai.
Ooh, what a whiff punish. Okay, sweep. Is able to jump out the corner.
Oh no!
Oh, another controller
This is
problem?
Exactly the same thing that happened
Maybe it's the PS5.
on the same side as well. And
Do you
he
think-
uses pad as well.
I was going to say, do you think they would just restart the match because it literally just started?
Nah, you can't
no,
restart that.
That's
Moke
really
was
fun.
mauling
The
him.
Judges are not on us to
Yep,
decide,
thank
but
God.
we
Yo,
can talk a
Queen
little bit
City,
more
thank you for
about,
the 6
know,
months.
Mai and Ken, they're both 2 very, very effective characters at the moment in this tournament meta. They both
Appreciate
certainly
that, Queen
provide
City.
you with a lot of tools in this 2 out of 3 format as well,
Yeah,
because they've
for
always
sure.
got great win conditions that are very, quick to snowball, aren't they?
Yeah, the way that I think Mai, that's what
You
makes him
could
such a
fry
strong character
bacon
is
on
that
his forehead,
he
bruh.
can play it a little slow. I think he lose against Mai for sure. And the way that she gets her offense off is obviously through the fan pressure.
Yep.
She does have the roundhouse, which is like a really, really long poke. But if
And a
you
The CPT could switch to Xbox, to be honest. I'm sure it does have a better performance, and it probably doesn't overheat. Outside of Evo, they can play the rest of the CPT on Xbox, honestly. Think would be probably good.
But I think Takamura will know that.
Yo, Ross, thank you for the
That
big
really
year.
plays into his style as well.
Appreciate the
And
year, bro.
I want to be the one leading the dance, asking the questions, as you said earlier on. and put her under pressure. Now, whilst Mai does have good answers, she's got the tools that you want on defense in this game. She's got.
I mean, they used to play PS3 first for Street Fighter 4, and then they end up switching to Xbox 360 and never went back. I think they should do the same.
She just becomes a super enhanced character with the level 1 stock. So I feel like Mai's is. They're one of the characters that you see a lot of wake up level 1s for because it gets so much, even on block. If you do it early enough.
Yeah, this is a common thing on PS5. It's probably overheating. Psycho beat ZJZ. Sheesh.
In the match with
Psycho really not trying to lose. He's trying to get top 8.
So
hopefully at least make it to the stream.
We'll see how Takamura deals with it. Again, as you mentioned, there's a lot of Mai's in the UK or in Europe in general.
Yep.
So he knows what to do.
Absolutely.
We have to see if Moki gives him the opportunity to do it. And what
there
little
you go,
we saw in the first
Oh,
match.
he played Problem X. That's a run back. That's a run back from DreamHack Dallas. They had a really close set.
Ready with the anti-air and was able to get the
But different matchup. He played Blanca then, so Psycho low-key might maul Problem X.
Some of her moves,
He likes the Bison matchup.
Horizontal range, but as long as
Mena versus
you are
Mago.
really aware of where
It's
they're
a
jumping
funny
from
match.
and what kind of horizontal position they're going to be in. You can do it
Nice,
quite
like
late,
keeping a little Mago on the
which
side.
she needs because she's got a lot of like,
福岡と立川の勝者
with a lot of recovery, you know, putting that stand fierce out.
Does the jump Tatsu from Ken, since you are Ken Masters?
I feel like Mena always has close matches versus. It looks like someone playing though.
Hitbox.
Maybe that's a Momochi match.
And it doesn't really. It's not like in older games where the air jump Tatsu like almost comes across like a dive kick, right? So if you do it late enough, it will just go straight up rather than go, because the jump Tatsu generally evades because your reversal will go forward slightly and he'll go behind you.
But hers goes like
hers
straight
goes
up.
kind of straight up, so it's very difficult to make with. So she's pretty reliable in that sense. The jump is effective against her predominantly because she's got buttons that she's incentivized to use that have a ton of recovery, or just throwing a fan out. We saw Bonchan play earlier on.
You talking about me, Spark? I don't even. I was sitting there, a Japanese model.
To being jumped in, or if she's using the forward roundhouse. A lot of
I didn't see no one crying. That's for sure.
Heavy punch to cancel into the fan as well. And there's a lot of recovery on those. So
Japanese idol. Oh, idol.
But she can still do it kind of.
I don't know, bro.
Well,
I don't feel like I saw anyone crying. I have no clue.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see it. I think Takamura probably won't get a lot of jump-ins because the DP is so reliable. And I feel like as a Mai player, you're always looking for the jump because people don't want to contest you on the ground because Roundhouse and Fierce are so strong. They get jumpy. They don't want to deal with the fan.
And I think that's why it's important to show it, because it's very similar. You go back to like the Guile matchup and you think, he's just going to dominate the ground and throw booms. And as a Ken, you're like, I'm just going to stand here and how am I going to get through this? You have to show the fear of the jump to make them not want to use
that Momochi versus Yanai,
there's risk associated with it, right?
Yeah.
And then you start contesting on the ground by using Ken's stuff like drive rush jab to kind of beat her to the punch. You used his fireball, which is really what it is. That's like a poke, really, Ken's poke, because it gets the party started. It earns him that horizontal space.
So why do they keep taking so long when the controller thing happens?
Ken stuff is just like,
if they have the ruling, why does it take so long?
Vacuum strong, but when he's got all of these tools, I mean, you've been playing long enough to know that he's just got so many things to deal with. You can't cover them all, and if one hits, that's all he needs. You know where you're ending up if you get clipped, and you know what happens.
It's time to get the party started.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a threat that's always there. But Mai is very,
that
very
takes so
solid.
long.
If you are just going to stick to those buttons that have less risk associated with them, she can get the OD fan out as well. It's kind of quick as well, right?
And like it's pretty cool. You can swat away the regular fans because they're not true projectiles. But I'm kind of thinking about the matchup now, and within like the small little seconds that we got to see,
trade
I'm
combo.
wondering if Takamura also downloaded the data and was just like, you know what?
Why are they taking so long?
Because he was able to get the whip punish just with the sweep off the roundhouse. Those buttons, all her fierces and her roundhouses, there's a bit of startup there. So at that range, he might switch it up instead of trying to look for the whiff punish.
Oh, with a cycle crusher.
He might just drive rush jab and forward and get the party started.
It's to the punch, exactly. She's also got situations where
Momochi been getting shimmied bad this tournament.
Moke do the low forward drive rush cancel, and normally they'd go straight into the back roundhouse and then the crouching medium.
Oh, what a drive rush.
And then immediately
Corbin maybe holding up or back dashing.
The game, so he didn't have the level 1 stack yet, though. But
oh, dead.
Something, again, for Takamura to think about. If he puts himself inside that low forward range, he's
quick game for Yanai.
Making life way harder for himself because Moke is going to clip him with that low forward. He is going to drive rush cancel and cancel into level 1.
What's going on?
Again, you know, the fans become much better.
Yeah.
You have access to enhanced level 2 as well, which you can just react to any projectile last minute, and it just zooms through like Phoenix.
So much damage, so much, and she can do it in the air. So
yeah, and she's got an aerial version of it as well. So definitely you don't want to be exposing yourself to that. So even though it was, like you said, a short.
Yeah, bro. All they do is probably gotta switch the PS5 out, but they never want to do that.
Then he finally got that wedding ring at.
So that's stuff for Takamura to be thinking about outside of thinking about
current champ,
yeah, exactly. And I think when I'm wondering if it's gonna happen, but when you talk about the low forward that Maya likes doing a lot, like Ken's usually like responding to that with the Dragon Lash.
Oh, just like low crush it.
Yeah, just to get over the low forward, and if that, I mean, there's just so many tools that Ken can use to go
whip punish.
A lot of characters' normals. So yeah, I just want to see the match get started. I want to see the offense and the tech that Takamura has in this matchup. I'm trying to see it ASAP. But as they're sorting through the
throw loops.
I'm sure they're
Should we take a look
soon.
at what else is
happening
in
it again.
this bracket? Because I said this is the last match of this block. Vivasum representing for the Middle East has managed to make it into top 24, defeating Mothman 2-1, and Psycho.
No, so V with team still in?
ZJZ. Psycho, you know, a player that has had a very successful last year or so. Now with Virtus as well, with the sponsorship. So great to see him overcoming in a player that, you know, is as strong as ZJZ and earning a place in top 24. And right now, Yanai and Momochi playing off stream, and they are 1-1. So Momochi battling his way through losers bracket, but he's got to overcome.
I kind of want to see what's in the other pool too, because some of the losers matches were still going on in the other pool when we switched over to this one.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's pull that up.
Yeah, maybe. No.
So I can confirm that.
I don't think so.
Past harms. Then, of course, we saw beat Kills You. Mago overcoming Yamaguchi. Mago still doing it for us old men. And, of course, we saw Tachikawa overcome Kojiko. We're going to go back into the match that we were.
Okay. So I guess they gave us time to watch that. I don't know.
It's going to be first round awarded to Moke because of that technical fall on Takamura's controller. So as we go back into it, I think they're going to try and engineer a situation where the first round is awarded to Moke with as accurate a reflection of the super
meter, as much as possible. But yeah.
So we're going to go back to.
Are they going to go back into it though?
See, how the players looking. I really want to see like the facial expressions of the players, because that can kind of throw you off, right?
Well, Takamura's kind of like a robot to me. I feel like I haven't really seen him happy or sad. It's kind of very straight faced, and same thing for Moke. I don't really see a lot of emotion come from either, so I'm expecting when we go back to the main stage, their faces are going to be exactly the same.
So I don't know much about Moke on a personal level, but Takamura is a very emotional guy.
Really?
Like, it's like all.
Yo, how you doing, Brennan?
You know, he's been through a lot of really big losses in his life as well, you know. And he's come through that.
Moke got the round time over.
A lot of his success internationally in Street Fighter, he really, it really means a lot to him. So
nice whip punish.
What's going to mean a lot to him right now is this corner. Damn, okay.
Get that pressure.
We're playing with heart. Gets clipped by the double fierce. And there's the level 1 as well. It does
very
connect.
Close to burning out too.
Okay. Immediately up forward. Oh my word.
But we get the trade. We get the trade from Takamura.
Wake up buttons.
Nice check
not scared.
Wake up does. The overhead was not meaty.
Yeah, fake overhead pressure. All right. Quite strong buffer. One of Ken's strongest buttons. You don't really see it used a great deal.
No, why didn't do level 1 combo?
Okay, answering with his own.
Oh no, not again. No.
Not like this. And okay.
Right. Moke was going to win anyway because it was in the middle of a combo, but
he wasn't going to win. What do you mean?
I feel like that second hit only happened because his control.
That wasn't a combo.
But very, very unfortunate for Takamura.
Yo, Hawk's Art, thank you for the Twitch round.
Bruh. Mentally, because
thank you for the Twitch round, bro. Welcome to the Alpha Academy.
1 to 2 games to go. You're not out. And
Bro, that would have been
like,
unfortunate if he
swap that
actually
out of
did
your
the
mind,
right
like,
combo to
stop
kill,
our
and then the
ball.
next round would have just did that at the start, and he would have lost. I don't understand what's going on.
Hold his head. Very, very unfortunate. I haven't seen 2 controller disconnects immediately, like back to back. So might be something going on there.
Maybe his wire is really trash. I don't even know at this rate.
If it's an issue with his specific controller, he would have had it bought his own cable.
Oh yeah,
as
they
well,
are
so
using a new controller, right? That's their new controller sponsor. What if it's their controller?
For Takamura,
That's not good promotion right now for that sponsor.
You know, I can go and rewind the YouTube, and potentially it is the case that, you know, it already disconnected before he got that hit for that kill combo. But I definitely saw the thing flash up there mid combo. But yeah, that's just heartbreaking for him. Of course, representing his new sponsor as well. He's on stage. He doesn't want to go out like this. And, you know, fair enough if you lose the first game in a 1-3 set.
I don't really know, because I never see controllers really disconnect for overheating. I usually see the walking forward problem.
It's a rough
Or the only time I see disconnections is when people use the Brooks. I don't know if anyone's using the Brooks up there. I don't think idom uses Brooks. I think he just plays on the PS5 controller, right?
I'm reading this guy. I'm winning the neutral. I'm clipping here in footsies. I know what he's going to do. I'm catching him here.
Yeah.
And then, like, you've got to wait 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Well, I mean,
each.
I mean, so he's losing his like momentum, but at least he's kind of chilling. He has the upper hand right
the
now.
The pressure's not really on him as much as it is Takamura, but, you know, from both sides, it's certainly not ideal.
But maybe as they're sorting out their technical difficulties, maybe they have to switch out
Bro,
the
what am I going?
I think maybe we can see,
bro?
you know,
They just
maybe
make
some
them play all stream, maybe. I don't know. Like,
all
the
like
winner side is now completely filled in, so we can have a look at that right now as I look on the brackets. Fudo versus Bonchan, our first winners quarterfinal in top 24. Itabashi Zangi versus Shuto. DCQ versus Dual Kevin. Shout out to Dual Kevin doing it for America, the only American in winners side so far. And Goichi versus Blaz. That is going to be your other winners quarterfinal, and that is all to look forward to in the next block. Let's take a moment as well, whilst we're trying to sort all of this out, to thank some of our partners, because without them we could not bring you this fantastic action. Officially licensed Street Fighter merch from Tenno, designed by the FGC for the FGC. I'm wearing this cool crew neck. Some of you we will take you over to the
The tournament is not going good right now, Zen.
Their newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites.
This is unfortunate.
Some of that stuff sold out day one, by the way. That Cherry Blossom Turbo t-shirt, a big favorite as well. You can check out merch.tenno.gg, and there's the QR code there on your screen.
If you want to scan that. But as you mentioned, there's so many international players here that are here offline. So make sure, if you are still all around the world tuning in, your World Warrior is going to start very soon.
Because there was a lot of other controller players who played. Dual Kevin and Mena
now open. So
played. It was okay. Blaz
if you want to register,
play controller, I think, too, right?
Qualifiers all into Capcom Cup. It is going to happen.
And then Walker played
Find out
controller
as well, because obviously it's a season of.
It is a season.
And Enden Walker uses a converter, to my knowledge, because he plays on the Xbox controller.
A real route, a path to greatness for players that maybe don't have the kind of sponsor backing that some of these big names do here. And
so I'm not sure if it's a wire or actual PS5 controller issue.
Given this opportunity by the World Warrior program, one of my personal...
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have PS5 Pros. PS5 Pros don't overheat, I heard.
Same. You know how much I love international representation, so very, very happy.
Like, I feel like they shouldn't have a problem getting the PS5 Pros at least.
Turtle Beach, our sponsor. So make sure you are you ready to level up your fighting gear and save? Because all you got to do is enhance your audio experience and visit turtlebeach.com to enjoy 10% off when you sign up as a new customer.
I'm sad because I can't take advantage of that.
I'm
already a Turtle
never
Beach
$50 on the venue fee.
Exact headset, the Stealth.
Bro, there's no way it takes this long though for it to come back. Like,
you get caught on the armrest of my gaming chair.
While you're raging, you know, you can rank matches, throw off the head.
Got myself this, and the one thing that I've got raging ADHD, right? So I'm always gonna forget to charge stuff overnight. This thing's got 80 hours of battery life.
God
so
damn.
you can be the most forgetful man or woman in the world, and you'd still get a couple days worth of use out of your headset as well. So I definitely personally vouch for the Stealth 700. There's a bunch.
I don't think
of
CPT
other,
is backed by, so it's just Evo. CPT has nothing to do with Evo. I mean, with Sony. Yo, Fierce, thank you for the 100 bits.
Yes, yes, yes.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to take a break because the technical issues need to be looked into further. But don't worry, we will.
Yeah, I don't think
the resolution of that, and we'll be moving ahead with.
Are we going to play? They still going to play that set on stream? I think they should just play it off stream now.
Finals day right here on Capcom Fighters, but we'll be taking a very brief break, and we'll be back right here with more action on the other side. Thank you.
Margo not even in the building, so it definitely ain't starting yet.
It's been a pleasure.
Indeed.
From across the pond. I got to visit it sometime.
Absolutely. Transatlantic link-ups. And there will be more international action right here from Combo Breaker on the other side of this break. Take care.
Yo, Punk the God Lover, thank you for the gifted sub. Alright, chat. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Yo, thank you so much, bro, for the gifted sub. I don't understand.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
still gives you wings.
Convergence champion.
And he gets
the brick. The freaking queen.
What a long road that was ahead of him. Welcome to the Capcom Cup.
Oh, and there it is. Punk gets his retribution.
Wake up, OD. Dragon Punch and Kusanagi.
The trophy, along with a ticket to Capcom Cup, and Shuto now books his place to Capcom Cup.
No one's a prodigy.
The whip punch was heavy. Oh, the engine right. Angry bird.
Show him the door because, kid, you're in grand finals.
Who would have thought?
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
gives you wings.
Right back into it as if we never left. This is day 3 of Combo Breaker 2025. My name is Vicious, here with St. Cola to bring you all the action going into our top 8 today. But we got to start it off with top 24. We understand there were a couple of technical issues. We didn't get to see Moke versus Takamura like we had intended to, but please believe that we are getting it sorted out as much and as soon as we can. These two are all going to be playing off stream as well to conclude their set. But as it stands right now, before the break, Takamura was actually the one at the deficit. Moke now is at 1-0. However, we are going to change it up just a little bit to switch up who's going to be up on that stage right now. Before I get into it, though, how's your weekend been, man?
Fantastic. CPT back at Combo Breaker. Couldn't want anything better. On the 10th anniversary. One of my favorite tournaments, obviously, you know, being in the mid-best out here. But it's great to see people from around the world, again, I keep saying this because it's so important, arrive back at this tournament. Last year, we'd have some representation. You know, we had Lashar coming through because he says like a festival of fights for him. But now it feels like people from EU, Japan, Asia, from all regions coming through and playing.
And it's been a long time since we've seen that, right? Like, you've been a part of so many different, like, events with, like, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6. Like, you've had your handful of top 8s as well. Like, this is the first time we've seen really significant international presence, right?
That's true, that's true. And for good reason. Having points out here for the top 64 up to that top spot until...
エナで勝ったら立川とエンディングウォーカーの勝った方そういう試合だねもうここまで来るとね
I think it's 1-1 here.
レナと孫さんならレナの方が自信あるな
さすがに
それ孫とそういうのムカつくか
俺そういうの嫌いだから
やめた方がいい結構ガチでしかも俺は全然孫さんの方がいいそれはムカつかないです。
いやでも正直に言った方が良くない？
それはムカつかないです。
全然ムカつかない。
俺のはムカついたんですよ。俺のはムカついた。
だって嘘じゃん。
いやいやいやちょっと待って嘘じゃないって。
あ、そう？
本当に。い
や本当なの？
いや本当ガチガチ。おお。
Is what we're going to be setting up on
Moke
stage.
won.
Hope to see that, you know, a master of defense versus someone who's very unique with their defense. I'd like to see that combined.
I believe that. I believe that. Yeah. Goichi's always been the one that kind
Yo,
of like
awesome Peon.
Like
Thank
so
you for the 3 months.
However, it's like,
what
how
a crazy
far
name.
can you go with your Chun-Li currently against the runner-up of Capcom Cup?
Yeah, someone that is so different that you have to kind of play to understand why he's doing the certain things that he's doing, waking up with sweep and OD fireball, things like that. Different than your usual like OD DPs. And then go down to losers. Noah the Prodigy versus Jack.
Son.
Idom versus Jin.
I was gritting my teeth watching Blaz play against Noah the Prodigy. It's been like so.
But he's still doing top 16 now.
We were looking for, like from Capcom Cup. I didn't want to like, you know, divert from the losers run that you were going.
No. By all means.
But I was
please
just like,
stop me.
man.
It's a fire-ass match.
Then the loser has to face off against Jack. Oh my God, brother.
Not gonna stop with that. Idom versus Jin. Mina RD versus Mago. Indian Walker versus Tachikawa. Problem X versus He Might Go Psycho. Tokido versus the winner of what the match we had prefaced earlier with Moke.
The loser of this matchup.
Yes. And then Lashar, Moke, and last but not least, Goichi versus Weiser. With the Akuma.
Wait, that got filled out?
Right there.
Lashar versus Momochi?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
That's kind of wild.
So, no.
Is it going to be like, I was just about to ask.
Yeah, nephew's out.
Is it going to be the My Mirror match? I feel like Lashar's been kind of shaky with the My. I know he's like testing it out, but it's just like, the Ed is like too powerful to pass up on. And like, honestly, the last couple of interactions we had done, like Street Fighter League Japan together, there were so many interactions where I feel like Lashar had been the better Ed in the mirror match in comparison to Momochi.
I think so. I think it's the way he plays so technical, but talking with him, he's such a big troll. I'm like, hey man, what are you gonna play? He's like, Bison, Geef. I'm like, okay, Geef is the real deal.
So straight faced too,
he's actually one of the funniest people if you talk to him. He's great.
Yeah.
But on some real stuff though, it might be the My versus My, but we've also seen Momochi switch a lot. In fact, there was a time where he was fighting Ryan Hart actually yesterday, where he was on the My, he loses, switches to Ed, and gets the victory that way. And people are like, well, why not just go?
But I mean, they went on 2 5-minute breaks. Like, I would think they have, you know what I'm saying, something ready.
In the Capcom Pro Tour, we talk about
Fatal Fury.
being able to like exercise your secondaries, your tertiaries for that long run.
Why does SNK not stream the Fatal Fury tournament that's on the World Tour? Like, why did I don't understand why they don't have their a main channel for it that they do it on. They used it at Evo Japan though, I believe. I feel like they should just always do that channel.
A lot more as we mentioned with the points and things like that, but
even through like
two,
Street Fighter League as well, right?
Oh, that's true.
There's so many different ways to kind of like get into Capcom Cup this time, right?
Right. So
yeah, they literally do nothing when they go on break. They literally go on break also, like literally.
They had to give big props to bonchan to come through with the Akuma.
Hell yeah, man.
That guy has been cooking in the
bonchan?
Street Fighter League, and it's good to see him in a tournament setting. Also cooking out here with the Akuma, where a lot of Akuma players are like, I don't know how to run this character in the first 2 scenario. He's found the game plan to land himself a significant victory. Shouts out to Fudo. On the other side of things, though, he's still rocking with that Ed. He still has found his way with that character that people kind of, we've mentioned, left to this side a little bit. Maybe had some other characters, Tri-Terry characters to back it up, but it's just been Ed for him.
It absolutely has, and I think it's been his mainstay for a while now, right? He's found the most success with that character, and I think it just blends well with like how he wants to play the game of Street Fighter, right? In terms of like what his kind of archetype and play style is, right? But looking back at it though, I was thinking about like just bonchan.
They spend all the money on celebrities and music videos. They don't have a Twitch channel.
Yeah, that's
actually pretty significant. It's just like he's changed the way he kind of views Akuma in certain matchups, and you can kind of see in like his decisions.
Yeah, how you doing? Trace amount.
Which we will get into specifics eventually, hopefully. But it's cool to see that bonchan finally got the W he's been looking for so long with this character.
Okay, so it is bonchan versus
It's been
Fudo.
very, very rocky for him.
Yeah, I think the first couple of months for him have been kind of dicey, especially over at Street Fighter League, but then he found some toolkits that work with the way he wants to play the grounded game. Stand light kick, especially, we talked about the drive rush buffer that he has behind that so often, and it learns to so much in terms of corner conversions, out-poking some of these characters. And I think it might be prevalent here because Fudo is a very close range to mid-range sort of player. He's been like that even with the poison. He'll dash you when you don't expect when he gets to that mid-range, and it's such a weird thing to have to fight when you have an out-boxy type character like Ed. And he's able to do so by extending his bar usage. He's used quite a bit, he'll dump it out, but he'll never be in burnout. He's always using a lot, but never being in burnout, being aggressive, get the bar back continuously. We'll see how it goes down. This is no longer League, this is the 1v1. Get it done.
Yeah, again, I'm talking about both players' accolades and trials and tribulations throughout the year, whether it was Season 1, whether it was like for EWC in general too. Like it's all come down to this point in time right now, the very second stop here in the Capcom Pro Tour. Man, it's crazy to say. Combo breaker official stop of the Capcom Pro Tour. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Top 24 time. Fudo versus bonchan. Ed versus Akuma. Right after this button check. Ha, got you.
You really thought.
No,
you really thought.
I got myself mad hype for no reason.
Yeah, I was going to let you go because I was like, I don't get got to. But you know what? I was thinking it as well. Just going to make sure everything is prim and proper, and then they're going to get right into it. Of course, it will be these characters, though. There will be no tricks on that. You know, there was a time that Fudo kind of was like thinking about maybe going for DJ for some of the matchups that Ed can't really do with, like Sim. But he's like, you know what? I'm going to lay those down. I'm a man of the Ed boys.
Are they not playing losers matches all stream? Mago plays Mena.
We'll see.
It's possible they play all the matches on stream, to be honest. I've seen them. I feel like Combo Breaker actually usually does that for Street Fighter.
Top 8 just based off of who wins these next couple of games here in the quarterfinals, right? We talked about Fudo bonchan. We have Itabashi Zangief.
Every match might be on stream.
Kevin, and of course, Goichi versus Blaz. But now we're situated. Now I can get myself extra hype. It's time, baby. Fudo versus bonchan. Ed versus Akuma, game 1.
Akuma players have been well adjusted to the nerfs like this. Perfect
parry.
Always get the punish right after.
Should have did like sweep maybe. Stand heavy kick.
Heavy fireballs, you know, throwing those out nice and nice within that CQC range
Punish,
to interrupt
nice.
these buttons is the way to go. Also the dive kick, so you have to be extra careful with these anti-airs of your Fudo, DPs, and perfect parries.
But it hasn't been the strategy thus far for bonchan, right? I feel like there's been so many places, so many times where Fudo's kept them like a little bit past mid-range. So now bonchan is much more reliant on the demon flips, right? The demon raid into whatever ender he would want. Maybe the dive kick, maybe the chop. But now Fudo getting a big whiff punish to start things off. Bonchan now in the corner, finds his way out immediately to turn the tide. Big punish, kind of fierce, adamant fist.
On the wall, Tatsu. Just gave the win here. Plus on the stand medium. Waits for his turn. Bucks out the only fireball.
Confirmed from Fudo. That would have killed.
Confidence here for Fudo.
Nice.
Can't have that out. Hurt box on that is big.
Fudo now finding himself in burnout, has to back it up with a level 2. You thought you
Before
could
it could
advance
come
for free?
nice
No,
and
sir.
kill.
That forward fear
Yo,
is
just
in
do
the
it. Thank you for the
range
17
Bonchan
months.
to sweep it out of existence. What
Appreciate
play
that,
from
bro.
Bonchan. Really
Damn.
on point in regards to the spacing that Fudo's trying to take. That was a very deep dive kick as well.
And a big jump in.
Bonchan is playing a lot in the air right now.
Fast as the anti-air is like a 10 frame. Blocks out the overhead though, but so
Yeah.
stand fierce, the big buffer. Big damage incoming. Oitatsu DP level 3. All he needs it to be for the victory. Sip that calamity.
He's looking so good. Bro.
Oh, he's looking so
He's
good.
looking mad clean. Wouldn't you agree? Like
He stand fierce,
talked
hit
about the
confirms in
tactics
the
that he
corner
wanted to
and is
kinda,
cracking
utilize in the
Fudo.
very beginning, but like Fudo,
He gonna have to be more
Despite
careful with
showing
how
off,
he press buttons in that corner, I think.
his tendencies to kind of stop the mid-range game. Like Bonchan's already found the answers to it so quickly.
Like that right there. OD fireball to stop the flicker pressure from coming through. You get fireballs. Up
Nice
front with Fudo
DP.
finally finding an anti-air.
Uh-oh.
Pick out the OD DP for free. Come here.
Snatch him up, uppercut, bring him back down with the blitz. He's gonna hold it.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
sir. That was a trap.
Yeah, this round is
a
pretty much
long
over.
time ago, he was committed to that option. Plus frames as well. Target combo to get the burnout
Yeah,
now
it's
off of that fireball. Give me the rest of that life bar. It's mine.
One more touch and burn out the chip. That's just going to be a hit. Fudo still gets it no matter what. I don't think Bonchan was going to work out with level 1, and that was going to kill regardless. So,
Right.
like that here from Fudo, but I do like this better off. The crouch kick able to hit heavy kick Tatsu. Keep the jump here, safe jump setup.
Nice.
Impact.
Yep, that is the nerf. Nothing Fudo could done there
I
to
didn't even
bait
think there
it.
was going to be a moment where Fudo could have like escaped that option, right? He could have rushed backwards because it was just.
Oh, what was that?
He was already in the corner.
Okay, nice.
Very, very delayed uppercut, being able to check Bonchan to that neutral
Oh,
job.
hold on.
Back throw,
This could be
income.
bad. If he stunned him, it's actually over.
Oh, do it again. Work on that chin. Do it again.
Makes the
Level
delayed
1.
jab. Level 1. I cannot believe
That was
Bonchan
sick.
waited
That was sick.
just the perfect timing. Get the counter conversion. Puts himself on set point. The confidence when you have that 9K health smile. In with this character, man. I'm telling you to have that
Keep it down
confidence.
back there.
No.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, keep it together.
Fudo got off a little lucky
I've
there,
been
to be
trying
honest.
to
He
be
could have got a
often.
bigger punish.
I'm telling you, man, the confidence is working out here for Bonchan, trying to land himself with the OD adamant fist. Did not work out. Fudo takes a turn back.
Nice
yes.
punish.
Yeah, way too close for that flicker. Sending like it to get a Tatsu, and I like the choices here too with the corner carry from Bonchan. So intimidating, so
Oh,
pressing
did
in
an
that
anti-air
corner. Fudo,
too
what are you gonna do about the
fast.
two?
Reactions was too
Blaz.
fast there.
Variance in. Fall up right after. Like heavy kick. With the safe jump setup. Yes, we do. Deep with it. The jump fierce. Knocking on the door with these buttons. Back throw half to switch positions.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays? Level 2, Baja Blast.
Baja Blast, yeah.
Jesus.
But it feels like I'm on the toilet. Back throw?
That's
No,
why,
jabs.
that's why I stay offline, brother. That's why I'm definitely offline. I'll tell you
Wow,
what. Damn,
nice.
that was a very deep uppercut.
But
Delay on
yeah.
the crouching medium.
No,
punch.
actually.
Bonchan lands a second helping of the Imperial in, and the in
Can he get that?
possibly
No.
a Fudo. Oh, too far for the stand.
Oh, did.
Overhead.
He tried to do a fuzzy. He tried to do jump short. That's not gonna matter now.
Fudo.
actually taking it all the way back from
With
a
the
critical
clutch.
Bonchan, he was committed to that option. It was just misplaced and mistimed, I think.
And not having up the kill. My mistake. Same with Bonchan miscalculating. Allows Fudo to stay alive and thrive. Game to game now.
I'm actually not sure if he tried the instant overhead. It looked like he got an input error, to be honest.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
more what it looked like to me.
Man.
That's wild.
'Cause I think you instant overhead with jump jab, isn't it? Not jump light kick.
All that momentum you built up.
He did jump light kick.
The anti-air is there now.
Oh,
Checking
but
down
nice
to that
combo.
we talked about. Good entry option for the character. They're playing your theme song.
A little bit of a delay. I like that stagger pressure there coming in from Fudo. Being able to finish the rest of the combo. Getting at least within throws range makes Bonchan a little bit reluctant to press buttons.
It's hard. Can't take the trades anymore. Less and less help to do so. Fudo definitely will do that. Perfect parry. Walking, inching forward. Now with the drive rush. Nice. Finesse and bless this man. Fudo now on set point. What a turnaround.
Oh,
Damn!
wrong
Too far to
button.
get that
Probably
standing
could have got a
medium
crouching medium
I
kick
wonder
there.
since it was counter hit, if he would be able to do maybe like
Punish.
punch same amount of frames as standing
Bonchan
medium,
getting
but,
very
maybe counter
impatient.
medium kick, but
Maybe.
I don't think that would have been enough frames for him.
At least take your turn right after type B. Taking the drive rush right after possible.
Fudo been making a lot of comebacks too, huh?
You're right.
Who he played earlier, he was down against earlier, I think, too.
Right afterwards.
Big
Almost
bets.
a burnout.
Yeah, you're right. Try to rock a sweep, but Fudo able to walk back and block the time and stay fine. Staying Pierce finds fist to face up in the
Nice
corner
hit
space.
confirmed.
That's where we're going, West Coast.
Throw number 1, dash up. Oh, that could have been.
Where the Kimberly's at? Well, you got Psycho still in the tournament and losers.
Back throw, switch it up. Real strike though, hours because he wasn't tapping parry at that moment.
Look at the patience. Fudo just want
But he's not working out. Fudo
some whiff punish or something to get this last hit. Oh, he got him.
It wasn't bonchan. Dogman is superior.
I like that he level 2
Final
instead of
game,
level
final
3.
round.
And he thought about the next round.
Level 2 of all things?
Yeah.
Pretty big.
If it
Going
hits,
into
he
final
wants
round
that
between these
bar.
two.
He didn't want to
3
just
bars
go
to
all
one.
in with the level 3 and have no meter for the next round, even though he didn't need to use it to kill with a fat DP.
Clutch backdash though. Side switch, I thought. Stays in front. Fudo still gets ripped up. Back throw.
Oh, what? That combo?
Kill the
That's
drop as
funny.
much as possible. That safe jump set up.
Bonchan doing Diado is crazy.
A little awkward on the flicker.
A little
Trying to
sign
blitz.
of desperation, I think.
Fire back to check. Response from Fudo. What are you going to do after this drive rush? Forward throw. Bonchan, what are you going to do to pursue? Nothing, actually. You're going to back away. Try throwing those fireballs. Fudo trying to get some of these flickers in. Gets a forward throw. Lands it. Bonchan, what are you going to do? Airborne? No. Not cleared for takeoff. Another set of throws coming in from Fudo. The barrage of lights still sitting at 3 bars. One single hit confirm will be lights out for Bonchan. He can only take 2 more throws, maybe 2.5.
What?
Ooh,
Why did he
so
do that? He
right there,
did.
Fudo gripping nothing but air right there. Hold this level 3. It's a demon.
Why
From
did
the
Fudo
darkness,
do that
He
there?
puts him in losers. Bonchan moving on in the bracket.
So confused.
Wow.
Fudo kind of threw that one at the
He
end.
was so sturdy.
Bonchan just stayed
Absolutely
solid.
So sturdy. Fudo was trying
And
to
he ended
change
it
the
with the
pacing of
Raging
his
Demon.
normals, possibly catch Bonchan slipping.
Big Peppa Bonchan.
He took the first throw and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait it out.
Oh, they playing Mago versus
Well
Mena?
executed, man. Bonchan
Jury got a
is
window.
死なない。
on his way, man. The top 8.
はいはいはい。
For his age,
超美味しい、超美味しい。超美味しい。
I think
相手のゲージたまんないからね、この
Mena
間。
usually have tough matches versus Jury players. Even in China, I think the Spear King and him went to like last
中
round.
ロリ顔面くらいやめてって。
So aggressive and active like Fudo.
It's just
It's a lot of work
the
to stay
thing
up
is
like
just
that.
IRL stream that you can do.
Winners
大丈
of all
夫、
things.
大丈夫。
Oh, it's 1-1 already?
I think the last time we saw Fudo
Yeah.
awaiting his
最後は、
Can you believe it?
最後は親父狩り。
Waiting for that.
最後は親父狩りでした。
Three, so we still have so many other players to go through. But as it stands right now, if I'm not mistaken, we might be gearing up for Itabashi Zangief versus Shuto.
Ooh, so
Idom versus Shuto.
Now watching Itabashi Zangief walk down the likes of Tokido previously.
Oh,
Oh, excuse
null
me,
and
let me
void.
get that on
No,
out of here.
It's gonna be
DCQ
DCQ versus
and
Dual
Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, y'all
Hell
want something
yeah.
biased. That's why they're like, oh, say Cola up here in the Midwest. Let's go. But
All right,
I will
get them
keep
votes
it
in
locked down. Dual
DCQ
Kevin, though,
versus
definitely as we
Dual
mentioned,
Kevin.
His win against MinRD had some issues over Cream City, getting second and knocked out of, or at least at that point, Capcom Cup placement. But now, guys, revenge and now trying to get another one squared away here at Combo Breaker. But DCQ, man, this guy on the Bison and JP, so the best
They
defensive
not
timing
updating the
from
bracket
this,
yet,
comes
maybe?
Like delay a little bit. I feel like every time I need to have the inspiration on defense for Bison, I
Oh,
look
just
to
a
him.
kid beat
'Cause he
Noah.
feels like it feels like he's on the
Sheesh.
corner more often than not.
So now the question is going to be, who is he going to play versus Dual Kevin's Rashid, right? Is it going to be the Bison? Is it going to be the JP? Personally, I think it's going to be the JP. He's just been looking so strong all weekend with that character.
True.
I do like the things that Bison does present in the Rashid matchup, specifically for some of the normals that he has.
Takamura versus who? Enden Walker, probably? He breathed. Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
Takamura versus Enden Walker.
勝利読み。
Yeah, I think that's Praetorian, right? I think that's
Hi.
how I feel like
Ma.
Bison can do with this Rashid. I think he does all
Nice.
kind of scary with like JP.
Yeah, because you can't really wake up like an easier like you like
One
to.
confirmed from
That you
Tachikawa.
have on the deck, 'cause it
Rese,
gets
rese, rese,
fireball,
rese da yo.
Fat punish right after. There are some angles where it's hard to anti. I mean, for
Okay.
both characters, but the air-to-air is better for Bison. The reward on hit is better
Oh,
for
no.
Bison. Right after it. If you're in the corner, JP
Did he
can double up the
reset him with
damage,
overhead?
but will that happen often? It gets
Hey, ah!
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, no
Okay.
level 3. I'm.
Side switch.
Moments where JP can land a single hit,
Wow.
counter hit, punish counter,
Yeah,
etc. with punish. I think there's going to be plenty of moments where JP can land that kind of damage, get the corner carry, and not even have to pursue that.
Oh, Goichi played Chris G.
So treacherous right there, man. Look at the amount of hits done on that just to get that full confirmed.
Goichi kind of been running through everyone, so.
No meter. That should be round one for Chris G. Prominent button. We talk about how good that normal is, and of course, Marco always looking for that dash. That dash throw game, the strike throw from him so good. Why not just throw out that normal?
I mean, honestly, man, you could say that Marco's got some mobility for a big fella like that, but maybe not enough to catch this little ninja boy.
Oh, it's the Bison on dude, Kevin?
Isn't that insane?
There's a wild hit though off the counter.
My initial guess.
This is big for Chris G.
Him picking up Bison.
Gonna go for the super, yeah. Purify yourself, my
Chris
guy.
G looking real good. Remember, this is
Chris
2 out
G
of
gonna
3, so if he
qualify
wins this
for
one, he's only got to
EWC.
take one more game, and he's in the winner's final situation.
Go to the corner right now. They'll back this in there. The bomb is on.
Goichi been doing that all weekend, bro.
He's checking it. This is actually gonna be it here.
That is going to be it. One more game after this.
He's actually going to be dead.
Stand fierce after this if you want it. Level 1? Yeah, I get it. Done. It's a nightmare right now for Kevin. DCQ with the quickness.
Very, very impressive start.
Alright. So many things to watch. Chris G going beat Goichi. That's crazy.
Nice and close, but he's gonna punish that crouching medium kick.
That was beautiful too. Ooh. Hovering around that medium kick range, getting the punish counter stand jab for the link into low medium. That was actually kind of nice. Plus frames off of the back roundhouse. Barraging again. Yo!
Side switch.
He delayed that jab and got a counter hit against DCQ. I couldn't even tell you what normal DCQ decided to press.
I have no idea, but the fact that Kevin has that defense
Oh,
was good, but now the jump in is even better. OD, scissor kick.
that was a weird jump in too. Very weird.
This adds up to real bad things right here for Kevin.
Nice, but he could hit him in time, but I don't think he was confident. I don't think he was confident in that hit.
Level 2 coming through. It's a punishing level 2 of that. First game of DCQ. If he had beat the stand medium,
足川 へこんでます。
Eagles fight side switch or whatever sort of knockdown.
お、桃でした。
That'd been great, but that's not the multiverse we're in right now.
So, he had the perfect parry. I actually didn't
Maybe
see what the
Psycho
interaction
Problem
was.
X about to play
What
soon.
did the normal riff? Am I tripping?
I don't think you pressed the button after the stand medium. You did the stand medium
Can't
first.
see who that
No
is.
stand one.
Mai and Ken.
He was mad.
Moke and Tokido.
Really?
Tokido just beat Moke in China too.
Can't do anything.
Well, I mean, if it's a punish counter, he doesn't necessarily need to link it to a light, right? He can just go into a low medium kick if need be.
Nice
But you
whip
can't
punish.
Get like low medium kick into OD Eagle Strike, right?
Yeah, you'd have to go for like a Raven cycle or just
Oh, nice whip punish. Oh, but bad combo choice.
You can get you can still get like a Eagle Spike, just or an Eagle Spike.
Kevin looking better this game already.
It's not like the OD one.
Nice. At least a knockdown. So Kevin,
Nice.
back in blood with the shimmy. That's where this character definitely falters. You have to spend level 1 for that defense. Execute not that at that point we've lost that much health. Not gonna happen. Use it for offense.
I like it. Oh. Kind of tough to manage, right? Especially with the bomb on you. I think you're Kevin more than willing to take that throw, but now we get to see that offense shine. Bison, not the best on defense without bar, but seeing as it stands with two down below, could possibly whip out 2 level 1s if need be on that knockdown.
It's true. It's a kick, right? The perfect range is hard again for Rashid to punish those. The Stampeders not being introduced.
He tried to get him with an overhead, but dude Kevin always throwing the DPOS on the drive rush cancels.
Right back at him. I got those too. Oh,
just within range for
Yeah,
that low
no
medium
meter.
kick to connect. DCQ with the
DCQ match point.
That was like the heel of it.
Wiping the shoes off. Gonna march forward to a set point scenario. There's a knockdown. Quick Desert Storm, my win condition. Push this man.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I'm about to say, do that work? Maybe if the first hit, do it just go into animation? I don't know how Bison's level 1 work, to be honest. But dude, Kevin looking good to take this game.
Kevin.
Did. No.
One more throw, one more light. Either way it goes, it is a
1-1. 1-1.
for Midwest's own duel, Kevin. DCQ, a little bit of a timeout here.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't
Mochi
know
Lashard,
what
that's a
the
run back for
decision was
Evo
with the
Japan.
level
Oh,
one
Problem
trying
X Psycho playing right there.
like, hit dual Kevin and
You
then
can see
try to
him
go
playing.
into the whirlwind.
Now you know he not going over there. Mago definitely gonna watch the Japanese.
Regardless, like you knock him away, but
Yeah, you would have got smoked either way.
Yeah. The win's still there, brother. Like, I don't know what he was really looking for right there. A little bit of a panic scenario. And then I got to say, though, beyond that, the corner pressure that Dual Kevin's presenting has been fantastic. To space himself out, to have that crouching unit kick, to be ready for any sort of button that's coming out, to whip punish these typical buttons that would come out from DCQ in a corner position. It's
Goichi going to make a...
here. In terms of offense, now you might be seeing something different on the screen. The JP, is it selected? Is it locked in? Will he go for this? He's thinking. He's ruminating. It's back to Bison.
Oh, yeah, he's at EWC, right? It's top 3 at Combo Breaker, right?
Honestly, there's
Goichi all upset.
There's some sort of comfort with DCQ's pick.
Bruh.
I would have loved to see the JP.
Oh, Mr. Crimson streaming Psycho? Oh, shit. I guess he makes sense EU.
So decision making honestly wasn't like a problematic thing for the character more so than DCQ's.
Got 3 streams.
Drop that back, maybe get
so many matches.
Offense has always been strong for him, just like right now.
He picked Blanca.
Damn, it felt like it was so delayed. From the light to the light.
The whip punish.
Yeah, we do get the side switch off of the punish counter, dash up. What's the pressure going to be like? DCQ does get thrown for the first time. Dual Kevin now applying continuous pressure off some of these lights being delayed.
Catch him walking back. Perfect range on the scissor kick. Knows how to space those out. Not a bad trade on either side, to be honest.
Check.
And this is such a hard spot for DCQ to contest with. If Dual Kevin's willing to drop the fireballs just like that.
They are both the character.
Oh, what? I don't know if he meant to do that, but still ended up getting...
Trying to whip punish, right? He's just outside of the range where Bison
no.
And so the space where standing heavy punch can actually...
Okay.
On the overhead, counter hit as well. Dual Kevin bang! Number 1.
Dual Kevin winning.
It's so good to have a real
I'm surprised he's level 1 here. Oh, you get OP actually.
At least you have,
You're not dead, right?
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all.
Oh, Psycho clutch! Dual Kevin killing. Oh, baited. My man went flying.
Nice.
Immediately. Trying to get his ability as much as possible. Also avoid level 2 activation in this round. And...
Bruh.
Oh, comment va?
Oh, he tried to whip punish.
Back throw.
Not a bad trade. Did. No.
Il n'y a plus de français malheureusement.
I feel like he could have killed there.
Il a eu plein de décos, 2 décos de suite. Il y a...
Dual Kevin.
Il y a...
Kevin top 8.
Ils ont joué off stream après. Il a perdu quand même.
Bro, he out.
Poussa aussi et Killzio aussi. Alors Killzio a battu One Black, mais...
Where he going though?
He's out of here, baby. He's going to the next stage. He's going to play his next game.
Where he going?
What he's going
Bruh, he just said fuck DCQ, huh?
Il fait une run de fou.
Yo, where'd he go though? Did he even take his controller?
Winners. Damn.
That gonna kill? That I can't tell. That looked like it did no damage. It might not, but it's a lot of hits, maybe. No.
Là, je pense que problème, il lui manque 2-3 matchs.
Sure, Psycho loves slides, bro. Him and Problem X the battle at the slides. Kimberly's not as punishable as Blanca's though.
Nice.
Man, level 2, you got no bar. This a hard one. This a hard round. It's a hard fight out of this corner. Yeah, and that's the setup to get hit with the bomb. Yup. Oh, he didn't set up another one. Holding up back. Oh, with punish. He got the corner. Nah, it's not gonna explode. Oh, it did explode on him. He's dead. He did. Psycho. Psycho. This nigga is going through a gauntlet in this tournament. Yeah, he going through a fucking gauntlet in the tournament, bruh.
One portion of like season 2 where a lot of the players are starting to do like, hey, like, what are my character's buttons to interrupt like drive rushes? And there's been a lot of content around that on social media.
Oh, Psycho play Tokido?
Like, if people are starting to just like abuse drive rush, what are the normals that we can use?
I feel like he could kill Tokido though.
Like,
I think he'll kill Tokido, honestly.
That are currently playing through ranked that are not necessarily like high end.
Bro, they gotta put this on stream at least, right? You gotta at least get Psycho on stream now, man. My man been just playing in losers back. Yo, put him on the stream. Yo, he just getting his stuff off the stage.
With DCQ being the one to initiate like that.
Oh, they putting losers on stream already, actually. Hold on. What about the winners matches?
So you see the support right there. Dual Kevin giving some love to Jack for his match.
They said fuck these matches?
Oh, this is just hurtful, man.
Yeah, the two young boys.
Seeing these two face off against each other.
Yeah, so
it feels bad for sure.
Previously, it looked like Jack took down Noah 2-1 to get here.
Oh, it's already that part of the pool. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I know that's your boy.
Yeah.
I understand that's your boy.
Yes.
Meta versus Endwalker is something I would like to. I want to see that.
That's what happens, man.
I love watching Jack play.
My
I genuinely
mirror.
love watching Jack play, but why you gotta do that to Noah, man?
Came the wrong hood.
Bruh, Psycho calling me.
That's all it is. He just came in the wrong hood at the wrong time.
I mean, this guy, he's a returning champion, right?
Yo.
Trying to get with chicks, bro. I get it.
I see you. I saw you win. Yeah, I saw you win. Don't worry.
I don't want to win over. That's true. Oh, two of my favorites already down, man.
Go play a card game, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I'm weak.
I'm trying to get him to play.
Yeah, I watched the whole match. Mr. Crimson was streaming it, so yeah, Mr. Crimson streaming.
From like all the fans, right? I'm not gonna be like, yo, it's time to play some other games, like all the card games.
Yeah, no problem. Good job, bro. You almost get top 8. You gotta play Tokido.
Yeah, no, I got him, bro.
Yo, you can shimmy Tokido. Walk forward, walk back. He loves taking throws.
This is technically losers around.
And watch out for his EXDPs. He random. He do them.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, he do them.
And
he backdash a lot in the corner. And he jumps out a lot too. So you can look for his jump out.
I got to throw OS with down here.
Yeah, I think you'll kill him. Don't worry. His anti-airs ain't that good, so.
Still one of my favorite DJs to watch.
Alright, good luck.
You
gonna be on stream? You know?
With this character,
they gonna put you on stream?
They
might, but I think they were doing like some EWC qualifier tiebreaker or some shit, but man, niggas will qualify for EWC.
He is moving all over the place, man.
Oh, so is most of the bracket qualified? You gonna have to play in the tiebreaker? Oh no, you in EWC actually. Never mind.
The battery incoming. Slight walk back to shimmy. The finesse and Blaz. Put him to rest.
Oh, they playing right now in the tournament though, on stream.
Oh, it's so sick. We were literally just talking about what happened.
But alrighty. Alright, good luck. Alright.
DJ and a plethora of other characters have like
that's funny.
Momentum. Akuma's another big example. Like Driver's Forward, Adamant Fist, right? Witnessing the second layer of that time.
Alrighty.
Never a solid answer all the time. That's why fighting games are what they are. Back throw. Target the crush wicket. Luckily recovered. That's a big hurt bomb.
What the hell am I listening
My back tried to parry it. Doesn't get it. Let's throw.
Oh, Momochi lost.
Ready. It's this one. No button behind it.
The Shard one? Oh, that might have been an EWC tiebreaker or something, maybe? I don't know. He looked extra upset. That one looked like his super stung, Momochi.
Zhen can be very explosive with the amount of meter he has. Also tried to rebuttal his drive rush into Jack's butt. A little bit of a mishap. We're going right into the feng shui.
Back on drive gauge. Rumbling is coming.
Oh.
Time on the recovery. Attack parry.
Is it that many people in EWC that's left in the tournament that these matches are like a qualifier already? It's not even. Oh, that's Justice Kid. Justice Kid gonna be EWC? Is that what this for? Let me see. How many people qualify? I know Tokido and Psycho is. Endwalker and Mena is. Oh, damn. Fudo is too.
I feel like he got so
Not DCQ though. Goichi is qualified. Lashar is qualified. Oh, maybe that's why Momochi was hurt. That really mattered because Lashar is qualified. And then Blaz is qualified.
Jen looking to be that candidate first right now, but Jack
Goichi didn't qualify in Brussels, right? It was just the winner, so only bonchan.
The axe kick to stop the drive rush still. Jin.
So and also bonchan is qualified too.
That time to sway play set up for success right there. No stand fierce to route things back, and typically that range, even mid-range.
Shuto is qualified for EWC also. So, oh, maybe shit, it might be that.
So tricky. It is so tricky. My man is stealing turns at this point, right?
How many people qualify here? Just 2? No way is an EWC spot yet, at least. Because dude Kevin isn't in. There's only 2, yeah, so. But it's definitely getting close to it. You wouldn't have to win too many matches. There's so many people left qualified. Just a kid. Match point.
Yeah. One in the pocket, save for later.
Dude Kevin got one? Nah, no way, because Goichi isn't qualified. And Goichi in winners. And Idom didn't qualify yet, and he's in winners. So Dude Kevin don't have one yet. There's definitely people that still in. Yeah, I think Psycho got it wrong when he said it was EWC for this match. I think it's getting close to it, though.
There's a fireball sidewalk underneath to avoid the drop kick, the foot dive.
Yeah, I qualified for EWC already. I need to qualify for Capcom Cup.
One single hit for Jen. That will be lights out. We get the forward throw closer to the corner. Perfect pair.
I don't know. I don't think Brussels was top 2. I think Brussels was only the winner. Okay, he wants to kill his drive gauge right now.
Level 3 incoming. Your drive gauge. Never the corners where she can really work. Especially if she has some quadra socks, fireballs. But beyond that, the stand fierce, the crouching medium punch.
Oh, did.
With the jump medium punch. That's the second time he's caught Jen trying to press a button on that incoming. It was the first time in the previous round while in Feng Shui Engine, and now towards the end of the set.
Yeah, so there's definitely some people left that has to try to qualify.
All right, bro.
It's not so easy to get in right now still.
It's kind of wild.
Okay, enough. All right, enough. Stop,
DCQ still fighting to qualify.
Please, Jack, no.
This part is already qualified.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There you have it. Just a kid taking it down.
Goichi isn't qualified. Dude Kevin's not.
It's the new version of You're All Free now.
E-Design isn't.
All right,
you're all free now.
Oh my God. Jack with that jump medium, as you mentioned, just harassing continuously. That downward angle is so good against.
Bro, what are they going to do with these matches? Are they not playing them or are they waiting?
A lot of different options right there. And now moving on in the bracket.
Yeah, we are going to be moving on into the bracket even further with the rest of our competitors here, but not without thanking our sponsors.
Tokido just standing there, so
the Capcom Pro Tour first and foremost.
I think they might put them on stream
all weekend long. Well, guess what? We have another official stop coming your way with CEO 15 somewhere. Anytime you say CEO, Jabali has like some sort of tingle in his body. He's like, what's happening?
Does the face?
Am I just being old? I don't know. Orlando, Florida, June 13th through the 15th. Register now. And again, if you want to participate specifically for Street Fighter 6, that registration is closing.
That's a job, Great Grit. That's a second job, man.
Will be on June 2nd for that.
Yeah, nah, Zen got whooped. I'm not gonna lie. Just a kid put a foot in his butt.
Pro Tour. Another official stop at CEO 15.
Yeah, I'm going to CEO.
CEO gonna need a new stick or even a new leverless. People ready to level up your fighting game gear and save? Visit VidTrixPro.com and enjoy 10% off when you sign up.
Lashar is still in.
Customer. Hey, I'm a returning customer.
Oh, Goichi might. No way, he's still playing. Didn't Chris G beat him though? He wasn't still playing.
Get mine right. Probably get Odin for this, but
that'd be cute. That'd be so cute.
You gotta wait. It's still losers round 1 right now. Gamer B is playing. Taiwan versus Taiwan.
That's actually a good point. Maybe he's feeling the energy.
One of my favorite things about it is the versatility with the modifications. We talked about this one. You open up the back, you get easy access to like,
Hibachi?
being able to change it up. It also comes with a different type of
said the oil bin
top or like,
hibachi.
different, like joystick top.
Yeah,
Right?
I know BJ was feeding them, man, but here we
this
go.
one's actually pretty
Man,
new.
nothing
Like,
but the
for
finest
one,
speed.
it sounds
Oh!
it feels
With
far
punish.
the stock
The
button, but I also like the
capitalize
extra
there. We got all the
pivot
meter. I'm
series.
gonna
You
cap.
add
No,
in
just for one.
more
He wants
buttons,
that
more
second mix to
customizations
get
to
for
how
a
you
kill.
would
Get
want
that
to
hard
play
knock down in the
this
corner.
style.
Here it comes. Oh, wow. He was
Victor's doing an
scared.
amazing job
You know, command
expanding
grab was an idea.
different
Yeah.
types
Game
of
B. He
playing
does
with
not
different
wanna
types of
get
controllers as well. So again, really catering to the FTC. We appreciate you guys over at Victrix. You guys are doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I actually have that one. Got it recently, so shout out to them.
Man,
Go
so
pick one up right
One
now.
of
Let's
the
take a
best
quick
at
break.
breaking
So
down
go
the
pick
red
one
meter
up on their web.
And here we go, the patience from ZZG. ZZG knows he just needs one connection there. Oh, you tried to press on the heavy reflect.
Huge.
How dare you?
I don't know. That might have been a little early. Yeah.
Oh, wow. No way, right?
What are you doing? Oh, no. A lot of momentum gone on ZJZ's side.
my
Gamer B
God.
on the attack. One more setup might do it. Oh, he's good. Got overheated.
my
No
God.
more rev available. One more rondo. You might get go right through.
That
the
goes
booger
through
ball.
Fireball?
Right through it. I was just in my head getting ready to say, we've seen Gamer B come back from the jaws of defeat constantly.
I wonder if he
Is
could have
gonna do it
DP'd.
again? But it looked like his luck ran out at the very last second.
Because that definitely didn't punish.
I don't want to say that he had a long.
Wow, I didn't know that went through Fireball, so.
But, I mean, if you're ZJZ, you're watching.
I'm wiping the sweat off of my brow right now as we speak. That scared everybody.
Oh my God. And we get the throw right back to it.
All right.
Start cancel. This is loser side as well, guys. 2 out of 3 action. Somebody's going home.
Who else won in winners?
ZJZ, I don't think we've seen him before. Usually he's a little more calm and collected than this, but he's getting mad aggressive.
Oh, we used to endearingly call him ZZZ because he plays so lame.
The lamest player in KOF history, and he got championships off it.
And now he's hyper aggressive here. Oh, this DP break.
All respect, obviously.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, we know the level of play he is. Nice feint. Actually, could have got a DP on that jump there. What a stand B. Gamer B getting all this incremental damage here, stacking up.
All right, yeah. ZJZ not
Reynolds
able to
versus
fly
Chris
around
G.
as much. Has to watch out for the
So they're
diagonal
both
fireballs.
qualified for
And Gamer B
EWC, I
in a
think,
great
right?
position. No need to overcommit to anything. ZJZ has to make this work.
We are the biggest of chilling right now, man. We got locked and loaded with 2 bars, still got the SPG. Even a rev up doesn't even matter, right? We're just gonna look for trades here. It's really up to ZJZ to
Yo, the Celestial Goddess, thank you for the rate of 10. CEO is also 3 spots for Fatal Fury, right?
And we're almost
I gotta lock in, bro.
Because of it. Be a timer scam.
I was like, he's gonna do it. Don't do it because he knows.
I gotta lock in for that.
Long game bait right there. Gamer B saying, haha, I know you want to command grab me after an almost kill combo, but you're not gonna get it, buddy.
Not at all, not today. Wake up DP.
Uh-oh, Namidi. No JD on Gamer B's side.
Taking that all the way to the wall, too. There's the level 1 super. Hard knockdown. Let's see what we can do. ZJZ really needs
to... We tried to do the Marco RPS there, huh?
She just started Fortnite damage.
Nice confirm.
Big damage on the board for Gamer B. We're back to the mid-screen.
Double orb still has that one
Fudo
up.
low, but he wasn't able to cancel that in the super.
Game
would have been game.
It would have been, yeah. And again, another situation like last time. Gamer B, big chillin'. Has a slight health lead over ZJZ, but the bar for both tries to EX a Panther through.
And this guy's crazy. You got that life lead, and you want to get in like that? And
Oh, nice. Oh, he dropped
Are you
it.
kidding me? How does it keep happening?
Somehow, Gamer B with the lucky charm.
Oh, it's
Okay,
funny.
running into that big boot right there, the sweet chin music. ZJZ extends his life.
Oh man, I did not see this going round for round rather. But Gamer B getting a little risky with his life there. Gonna have to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of settling down, I mean, we finally got a huge jump in. Another knockdown from ZJZ.
ZJZ in firm control of this match,
nice.
and I don't want to say that's
Not
it, but
yet.
one more touch
Yeah,
either
that's
way.
it.
No, that's it. That's a wrap, sir.
We're cashing all the way out there. Pushing that ref meter. ZJZ staying alive.
One more dance to get to the bigger dance, almost in the EWC picture.
What a set right there. But give it up to Gamer B, everybody. What a great...
Yeah, I think they probably gonna play on stream. Give me a sec, y'all. I'll be
More
right
up for
back.
grab.
I keep it right here.
And other people, the other 2 down in the lower side of the
Give me a
bracket,
sec,
Fenrris and Punko. And actually, now that I think about it, they are qualified.
Good, yeah.
So ZJZ is actually there. My bad, everybody.
Yeah, it might be
brackets, this scoregami is new to me.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. As you can see, the last 2 players, like you mentioned, ZJZ. Oh, essentially, I feel like ZJ's
that's right, RB.
Might be the set to decide who gets the third spot right
Okay, that's got a lot of heat on it then.
It does, it definitely does.
That's right.
All the other qualified players on the other side of the bracket, so Punko and fenrris, we're going to see that happen here. Another Gato versus Kai matchup, and winner meets Goichi. Wow, I did not think the bracket would line up this way, bro.
Hey, man, there's so many qualified players here for EWC, but not everybody here has qualified for SWC like fenrris has, so that's the real coveted prize.
That's the real one. That's the tournament champion. The combo breaker champion will be crowned, going home with essentially three different crowns, basically. This ain't no coast, no kings, but you're going to be getting crowned out here.
Definitely getting some accolades.
Yeah, for sure, man. Pad the resume. Looks good for the next sponsors, you know what I'm saying? He's going to keep it going.
Most certainly.
Man, but Punko, what a treat to watch this guy in action. Punko never had the honor of calling him. Obviously, he plays a lot of, he plays SNK titles. He's a really good KOF 11 player, and also a strong KOF 15. We saw his Gato in bracket earlier, so lifelong Gato fan, as you can see. But it's really an honor and a privilege to watch him because he is such an enigma. The way he plays, like, his expression never changes, and he just does the wildest stuff in matches, bro.
We were talking about it on Friday, and we were like, man, like, people think that he's emotionless when he plays. I'm like, no, he's actually very emotional when he's playing. Always angry. This guy's always trying to maul you.
He's always mad.
Not want to have to defend that much. In a game where defense is very strong.
Oh, yeah. He's always on the aggressive. I've seen him walk people down. Just walk them full screen, rev blow, and they'll eat it every single time.
He'll do a round start, and he'll eat it.
Round start, he'll DP on every block. But, you know, fenrris, man, we talk about somebody who's been dominant. You know, of course, early on in this game, still a month in, but a player who has been shown their valor has been proven already, right?
Absolutely.
Depending on the results they've got, runner-up at EVO Japan, only losing to Shanghai, you know, no big deal.
You know, man, like, if you had to lose to anybody, right, I think that's not a bad thing to put on your resume.
Somebody to lose to. And, of course, winning Brussels Challenge last week and also defeating Punko in a stellar winners finals, one of the hypest matches I've seen so far. But they are back to throw it again. But, of course, from the loser side, and fenrris was a player I think people expected to be in this winner side top
Most certainly. You know, like, including myself, fenrris is such a strong competitor and definitely one of those kind of guys.
Defensive champions going at each other. Blaz interrupting with the jab against Odi Hazachi on round start. Very fantastic stuff. Faking and baiting. Nice shimmy. Stand here starter. Now Tatsu, DP, yes sir.
Just look at the harassment thus far, man. We talked about a phenomenal player at such a young age, but being able to lock down Goichi and force him to guess multiple times. One of the best players in regards to defensive aspects, right? Like, Goichi has always been hailed for having some of the strongest defensive choices, defensive decision-making in fighting games.
Just got him here. A Blaz, the fireball's nice and close, gets the Stampeers. A lot of variance. Nice shimmy with the crouching medium punch. Tatsu, Blaz picking the crotch.
Letting Ryu drive rush in that far is insane. That's a slow-ass drive rush.
It's hard for Goichi to contest against with his buttons.
Decision making now from Blaz, forcing Goichi to be on the back pedal with that Odi uppercut.
Not too close to the donkey kick. Punish counter. Oki, so we're gonna throw right after. Odi fireball on the wake up. That's what I'm talking about. So different on defense. Not going front up bust out. Using that just to push him off for a second.
Anti-air, nice.
I mean, it makes sense from that distance as well. Being able to stock up a dungeon, very, very important.
Goichi looking a little bit better this round.
Against someone like Goichi.
Very slow-paced match.
Let's talk a little bit of a delay on the drive rush as well. Does land a throw, but Goichi finding a time to interrupt with that stand jab. And again, we talked about that game of inches. It's going to be the first time Goichi might have the upper hand.
That sweep too far on the distance. Unfortunate. Goichi has lead so hard to throw a fireball now because level 2 is presented here. Goichi wants it. Can't throw it a bad one. 4 fears, no whiff punish, but it does retract pretty fast. I get it. Oh, sticks in the crouching to kick. Definitely game of inches now. We're going a mile high. Oh, brother. One touch.
He probably tried to wake up late. Air lace, but it was not a throw loop. It was a throw into strike.
In the chin, bam, it's over.
All natural.
First game.
Yeah, I think Go One's the last Chun-Li player low-key left, actually. I don't really think anyone else plays her. Moke don't play her no more. He might be the last one left.
He's kind of holding off majority of those rounds, but I think the damage output in comparison is just too overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
The couple of hits, the couple of openings that Blaz needs is much less than like how many Chun-Li would need in comparison.
100%. You know, she does have some moments where she can put that Oki on you and make it guess a little bit, but obviously it's a lot more if we get that damage. She has to spin the bar to do so. Won't spin it right there to bail out the ODP. It's the breaks. Punish incoming.
Bro, Valmaster was playing Kimberly on bonchan I saw at Brussels, wasn't it?
Brother can like send out OD fireball if he wants to. Get some of these fireballs. He can kind of just contest with long normals and recover in time to stay fine. Get a counter hit.
It's the meaty Blaz.
Okay, Goichi getting around.
Movement. He got smoked by the standing medium punch meaty. Instead, Goichi with his first round.
They definitely probably going to be waiting for Goichi soon over there. They're going to have to run. They're going to have to run the other losers match.
Right back to you.
Like that.
Again,
Do it again.
Goichi. Never blocking on defense. He always doing something. Can't kill.
Not within range. That was kind of cool. Hold up.
Welcome throw on the tap parry, Blaz. Set point.
He's keeping his options so ambiguous against Goichi. It's so difficult. Hoshogeki, that still gets punished with a Hyokusen level 2. Either way.
Get the corner instant into a safe jump. No safe jump. It's okay.
Perfect parry on the crouch spears.
Side switch.
Initiator for a meaty. A lot of range on it, so not trying to see the perfect
nice
parry right
defense.
back
What? EX? Bro, EX?
Jump in against the fireball. Not going to be as explosive just yet. Could have led to so much more. Goichi.
Oh my, the confidence. Oh, he's dead.
Now, into the overhead. You are definitely deader than dead. Here it comes. Bang! Another one to the gut. Now to the chin. Shinsho from Blaz. 2 games to 0. Goichi no longer in the equation.
Oh, bro.
Confidence he has had. Well, we saw the options of the OD fireball. Somewhere along the lines, we saw sweep as well, you know, against a possible dash up and things like that that are so different than your usual things. And Goichi just not really prepared. And then when Goichi tried to run his defense,
I feel like these matches are definitely going on stream.
But not enough where it will deter the pressure.
Maybe Shuto versus idom.
I mean, like with the amount of risk that Blaz can take, it's so rewarding.
They didn't play that either, right?
Have so much explosive damage to it.
They gotta stream it.
That he does possibly get up like a Tatsu. Even
Alright, let's put up a prediction. It gotta be Shuto and idom next, right? Surely.
In the aspects where Chun-Li would want to play it, but either way, I did mention Goichi being out of the equation. That's not entirely true. We still have Goichi being able to play off into the loser side, at least within round 3. So with that in mind, Blaz solidifying his spot into top 8. Now we get the rest of our winners matches. Itabashi Zangief versus Shuto.
Dude, Kevin just gotta hope that that Shuto wins here.
You know, I feel
like he's mad good close to getting in. Win one match and he in. He don't have to win or nothing.
I can't even press the button. What are you talking about? There's demon flip fireball in front of my face. Do the same amount of damage. So it's about even. Either way, Shuto definitely has put his mark with this character. Kind of evolved the concept of demon flips, just an over.
But depending on how these matches all go, like if DCQ wins, then if he can keep going on, and if Goichi wins, and Just a Kid,
it's gonna happen here though.
I want to check out who he had to face off in his path to top 8.
If they keep going on, then it's possible.
He's had a very
Dude, Kevin would have to win at least his first winners match, because if he go to losers bracket, then he wouldn't be guaranteed to get in.
Really been on a big tear lately. He actually was the one to put Tokido into losers.
Yes.
He took down El Chocote, Uriel, Valorio as well. Damn, that's kind of scary. On the other side though, as we get the button check, let's take a look at Shuto's record thus far.
Yeah, combo breaker finishes today. Every tournament always finishes on Sunday, pretty much.
Right before, I guess. Wow, 2-0.
Christitarian as well. Oh, not buddy like friend. Come on, man.
Not your buddy friend.
There's another name on here that I do not recognize, but it was definitely deep into the run. I couldn't see it, but let me double check right now. So Shuto has actually had a pretty impressive run himself, so he had to face off against Koji KOG is here? Ooh. That's crazy.
Yeah, that man made a deep run too as well.
Yeah, I mean, he was like not too far away from getting into top 24. I wonder who he fell short to. I wonder if he's also still playing Lily.
He is.
Alrighty.
Confirm?
Yes, confirm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Itabashi versus Shuto. Zangief versus Akuma. We've seen this time and time and again, right?
But I don't know option select. I don't.
To get into top 8.
Well, I think bonchan. I said bonchan since like early first day. I called bonchan as my winner, and he's in top 8 winner. So.
The damage is the ender right there.
All the right sequencing thus far from Shuto. Drive rush delayed on the charge fierce. That was mad. Like, the chop off of the punish counter. Zangief already equalizing the playing field in terms of the life department. Shuto making it so bad. Yeah.
That drive gauge to be able to whip punish.
Still able to get that exclusive combo on the big bodies, by the way.
He really wanted that.
Light Tatsu into the heavy top. Damn, what a call out, excuse me? The OD uppercut in that sequence?
Yo.
That very moment?
I see something, I'm gonna let it rip. He gets his head.
That was dead too.
Stampier's trying to batter some of these buttons and fireballs.
What? That wasn't even a combo.
Off of the medium, back throw.
So many drive rushes going on.
Fast fireball, switch it up a bit in terms of
nice dive kick.
The dive kick, get the counter hit, heavy kick Tatsu, the max amount of damage for the ender. Jump back jab instead of a DP. Didn't want to have to whiff and die for it. I understand.
Damn, what a response too. Shuto's been
Shuto don't care, bruh.
I hope it doesn't bite him in the end right now.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh,
he got him. Oh no, I thought he grabbed. Never mind, it was a jab.
Not 3 incoming. Didn't even need it. Takuma, what am I talking about? Shuto. He's a very risky player when it comes to Akuma, but it's hard to.
Yeah, Shuto is just rushing him down.
It's like, okay, ODP is going to come through. I can punish it, but when is it going to happen? It's going to be in the afternoon, at night, 2 days later. Who knows with Shuto?
I think he masked it pretty well, right? Like, you wouldn't really expect somebody to get out of their parry into OD uppercut, which has been, I want to say it's been pretty uncommon to do so.
Yeah. Back throw. The switch positions continuously. We see drive rush back throw to knock off the corner.
Oh man, a significant delay from the side of Itabashi. I don't know what that was, but he had ducked
missed the meaty though.
And decided to go for the lariat.
Wake up forward heavy punch. That is insane.
Rebuttal button. Knock him down. But the back rise does get shoot through the distance. There's a dodge kick.
Nice EX lariat.
OD Laureate.
Wow.
Damn.
He knew? He really reacted and punished like that? Bruh.
It was light SPD though.
Understand. The pressure with the headbutt.
Oh, that hurts.
SPD too close to me. However, sets back to neutral.
Okay, wake up DI. Shuto is representing some options on wake up. But I'll always say, nice reaction. Shuto is like the most creative person when it comes to waking up with stuff. He's found a lot of ways to punish things with weird wake-ups, like wake-up neutral jump he likes to do to punish if you try to throw him. No, he just has mad tech. Oh, wow. Maybe he did? Yeah, it did. If you want to kill him.
Now we do it. Sip this calamity.
Now that I think about it, Itabashi held onto his meter for so long. It's not a bad look, though. Right, now Shuto coming in pretty much empty-handed towards the final round, but he is at match point, so not too bad of a position. Itabashi Zangief, you gotta make it count, man. So this is the moments where Akuma is not gonna be comfortable throwing out the fireball because of Zangief having level 3. Level 2 specifically will be the big counter.
True. Teleport, you better stop that. Wake up teleport. ODDP, the wake up options are so different here from Shuto. Trying to target combo dive kick. Blocks it out, takes a turn back. Itabashi.
Try to whip punish with this stand heavy kick.
Heavy kick Tatsu, no safe jump setup here. Wants the distance. Jump back, stand fierce. He blocks it out, but not the low though, the magical 4-frame.
It wouldn't have killed either. Can't shoot a fireball though. Wow.
Doing it again. You see the reversal out of the parry. Shuto, the OD.
Oh, that a whip punish?
No, out of there. I like Itabashi just not even trying to contest what's going to be coming up from that jump.
Nice overhead.
GG's level 1 coming through. No!
Oh! He dropped it anyway.
Blessed for the gaming gods. Tatsu level 1 usually hits even. Shuto has hands on head like what?
What?
It's even better that he got up to pop off.
What in the world was that?
It don't really matter. He dropped it. Like, he dropped it. He was going down regardless, so it don't really matter, in my opinion.
He's just, no way, man.
It's just funny that he got up and popped off. It's not like he could have blocked or anything. He was dead no matter what. He just dropped the combo.
He's like whispering sweet nothing. He's like, you're going to miss that play, boy. Hey, you want to try to hit that level 1?
Hit that TP again, bro. I dare you.
I dare you.
Oh, Shuto. Still getting aggressive. Undeterred. But an unfortunate drop that would have ended the game.
Nice. Hey, big damage. Shuto not letting it phase him.
I was looking for at the intermediate crouch fears. And letting the OD fireball for plus range city teleports back to avoid all that.
No drive impact. Rebuttal for Shuto. To get himself the rest of that round. Itabashi Zangief, what are you going to do, man, to get Shuto off the back? You also have, like, what? One couple of touches away. There it is. Yeah. 2 touches specifically. Shuto now looking at match point again.
Look how he gets aggressive and then pulls back. And then, like, as he try to inch forward, he's got the 4 fears to catch you trying to press buttons. Now, once again, we go to the corner. Itabashi have to work even more so. No jump cancel SBD. Whoa, that's a mistake. That should have been OD fireball.
I know level 1 though. Make him almost burnt out. Oh wow.
Right, cool.
Pretty much burns him out, and you do mad damage with that combo on Akuma. I feel like what?
Oh my god. Mistakes are
He tried to fireball, I think.
The counter conversion, so you get the hell stab right after.
Hold on.
Final game, final round, brother.
We got a match.
I couldn't tell you what's going on through Shuto's mind. Drive rush forward into what, the DP? I mean, it could have been an error where he wanted the fireball.
My
God. I
god.
really couldn't tell you, but as it stands right now,
they are playing so nervous.
What? No Borscht Dynamite here.
Yeah, catch error right there. And then with his demons, Shuto might be another one. The teleport. Gliding through the parry. I cannot believe that actually worked out.
Tried to drive rush over here.
Parry as a response towards teleport.
Oh, what a punish.
Yeah, really.
I feel like he might have been able to forward heavy punch and then low forward. Can't get hit though. One hit from E-Design gonna kill with a CA.
Brother, if he dashes
oh
up
my
super,
god, that was a whiff punish.
Please don't. Please don't do it, though.
Oh, he's dead.
I kicked the puffer. OD, only for my loyal fans. Will I bring it back for the breaks?
E-Design with the clutch.
What's really messed up is as soon as he landed the sequence, Itabashi was laughing his ass off. He was just like, I can't believe you gave that to me. He's still laughing about it, bro. In front of his face. That just feels so bad. He's like, I can't believe you let me have that.
Yeah, they aren't playing these matches. Let's go.
Hey, I'll see you for the next one, man. I'm gonna go hang out over there in the top 8 lounge.
I'll see you.
Alright, so E-Design plays another Akuma.
Should have done that level 1, survived to the missed input. Whatever it may have been.
Do Kevin versus Blaz.
Weighing at level 3 for the victories.
That's gonna be good matches.
Moving on that top spot. God dang.
That was actually pretty messed up, man.
Shuto versus Just a Kid.
Level 1, it was just like, okay, it's time to go. He's like, all right, I got this.
Let's go. He's like, oh.
What the hell is that tournament?
But wait, this one.
You must be wondering how I got here. Just like the entire record scratch just happened, and it was just like.
That is an overhead, by the way.
That's Itabashi's turn to shine. Like, how often does that really happen? Not often.
Not often. I feel like the top 2 in level 1 is a very easy conversion, right?
Out of anybody it could have happened to.
Anywhere, too.
It being against Itabashi, giving him another chance to play is so. That's so.
Mena versus Enden Walker.
Says don't get comfortable.
Oh, and there's another guard cancel.
Loving the way he's playing right now, not letting DJZ pressure him whatsoever. We're being disruptive here.
Taiwan is killing each other all in this tournament, huh?
That's how it should be. Active movement here. RB goes for the
lead.
No punish there. Actually,
that's a challenge.
Not range. I think that's 6B.
Nice. Dodge attack.
High evade. This is going to hurt, actually. Nope.
We're building that meter.
Trying to go for the overhead.
Oh boy.
No.
2 bars. You're trying to take him out of SPG.
Yeah. Or just a level 1. Not going to be enough. Putting her close to the SPG.
That next touch is going to do it.
He did wake up DP, risking it again?
Yeah.
No way.
Down a game on top of that.
And down about to be another round, too.
All right. Remember, this is going to be round 3, guys. It's coming down to it. This is what we expected from these gentlemen.
And with this victory here, would eliminate the other Gato if DJZ can win.
Yeah, man. No Gatos in top 4.
Maybe we can keep the agenda going, right?
Hey.
You know?
Yo, Drees the Beast with the 19 months. Yo, thank you so much, bro.
Oh my God, the throw off the heavy reflect. Missing the
I
link
play
to
other
CJZ,
games for
but still
fun
the pressure
sometimes.
is on. You see just peppering those normals. RB gonna get desperate in a few.
It has to
You
be
might see
Meta
a
and
DP come out
Endwalker,
here.
I think, but
Sensing a little bit of discomfort from RB
yeah,
side
Meta
as well.
versus
Missing some
Endwalker.
JDs there,
Alright,
taking some damage
votes
against
going
that.
up.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like when, you know, referencing again the match from earlier. Not
Get
sure
them
how to
votes
really
in,
press
y'all.
and control
1
it.
minute.
Letting her play her game.
Whoa.
The huge jump in. This is going to be big damage. Takes him out of SPG. Literally a touch and go kill situation for ZJZ.
Oh, what?
That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
What a risky uppercut.
Overheated,
But
though.
still, okay. The level 1 super.
Yo, the Celestial Goddess, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Plus, appreciate that. Welcome to the Alpha Cat. Oh, that's death. Wow.
That's gonna do it.
Wow, RB, when the chips are against him, makes the comeback finally.
Wow.
Walker currently has a pretty solid record taking down Tachikawa. His reason for being in the loser side is because he fell short to GCQ 0-2. He's taken down Kosa 2-1. Mothman as well 2-0. Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Speaking of, Mothman has been doing crazy work.
Big
this tournament, right? He's taking down Knuckle Dew 2-1. Or no, 2-0. And I forgot he's taking out so many other like Japanese players on the way over.
As well. Yeah, the mirror match.
That is wild, bro.
Back on the grind, brother. That's why I like these tournaments. Get that coalescence of all these players from around the world to fight it out. Different styles clashing. It's one that we've seen quite a bit. Maybe not so much in like recent times in terms of like a tournament. A first or two scenario. We'll see who's hungrier.
Yo, XYZ Smooth, thank you for the 14 months. Yeah, Psycho match will be on stream.
There we go.
Yeah, probably streaming the rest of the matches.
Big Evo Japan W. He immediately went to ACL, if I'm not mistaken. Right
yeah, that's true. Came out here. These cats are grinding.
With punish.
Too far for the block and nail to hit. Knockdown.
I feel like Endwalker would be good versus Blanca because he'd just be reacting to some weird stuff.
Whether it's Ken, whether it's Ryu, whether it's Akuma.
Bro, he gonna keep pressing?
Already on the aggression, back medium punch, trying to bait out something else.
He probably couldn't Blanca ball Endwalker. He probably DP all of them. Nice reaction.
Big reactions now coming in from NRD against the fireball with that slide. Makes it a little bit more uncomfortable for Endwalker to even think about that option, specifically in this range.
Oh, no sweet whip punish there.
See the neutral, driver crouching light kick. Look over the overhead, expended everything. Take back your turn. It's only -2 right there. All you can really do. Walker not going to overset and get hit with that DI. Almost got the punch with the heavy kick. Towards the corner we go. Build that bar at the bottom, NRD. With level 2 if he wants to. Ooh, won't need to. One more touch.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that button's
jab.
hard to counter poke against that crouching jab, especially with a character like Ryu. His longer range button so slow. Nice reaction. Golly, that was mad fast. No.
Here's a lightning beast. It's time to beast. Give me that drive gauge first, and now the health right after that. That's what I'm talking about. Too far for the DP.
Oh, and it's out. So combo. What is this? Too far.
My chance. Number 1! My man was out of there too. Blanca-chan was like, whoopee, I'm out.
Oh my god. With punish?
It's a heavy reversal.
He actually did that?
Has the lead. Walker has all the pressure for days right here for kicks.
Oh, what a combo. A confirm to make sure he still get that burnout and kept all the bar. Oh, this is good this round for Endwalker. Oh, that was a random slide that time.
Round around right now.
3 bars to end.
Just playing some neutral. Oh, mash
jab. Set up RD first in the corner forward throw. Solar plexus. Can't do much about it.
Hello, plus off a dry rush.
I was just raw solar plexus.
Inside this range, it's like perfect for a crouching.
Nice whiff punish. Oh, maybe if he staying fierce, it could have. Maybe staying fierce. If he would have trade combo, it would kill with Ryu. Now you get mixed in the corner. This is going to be hard. Activate.
God,
Your drive gauge is done.
I was gonna say, eventually, ending Walker would have to use the drive.
Oh, this is almost impossible.
Looking for the corner. Jab hit.
Maybe.
Pick up right after it.
Nah, no way he killed. But another Dow.
Follow up one more pocket chain in the pocket.
He's
Wake
dead.
up.
Damn, he went for it. It would have chipped, I think, but he did.
And he's dead.
In the grave, my friend.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, what else he gonna do? He gotta do it, really.
I'm low-key kind of shocked. I didn't get to see what the starting point was, but I'll tell you what, man. That is a dastardly amount of damage. Ending Walker with a bet of a lifetime. And it's not even top 8 yet.
It's not even top 8.
Bruh.
Punish would love to have one, but it's so good.
Cracking him.
Overall.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he's killing him in a nuke right now.
I feel like that's such an awkward button to press over a neutral.
Yeah. Oh, big back throw though. Oh, that is big. Surprised he didn't do an EX Tatsu combo, to be honest. Nice. Wow, he walked into it. And then Walker dropping the combo, or maybe just wanted to go for a reset. Wanted to catch a mashing, maybe.
A lot of variance. That's killing the drive gauge. Might do it again. Oh,
no counter hit. Looking for the counter hit to go into super with the stand heavy kick.
Not common for blocker players, I feel.
Oh, dead.
He tried to get away with setting up the solar plexus yet again, but MetaRD a little bit quicker on the draw. The first time
all these rounds are so close.
Set button. Oh, Stampier's activation.
Which, yes, he's been doing okay against this. Wow. He lost mad drive gauge there.
Still. Throw. Perfect
okay,
air.
nice.
And the punish right after. My favorite book.
No heavy Tatsu, I'm surprised.
He's attacked. Ending Walker slowly getting his drive gauge drained. No longer going to be... I don't know if he's going to be able to oppose his offense.
My God, he is cracking him with solar plexus right now. Nice punish counter combo. Okay. Burning yourself out.
A little bit of a stagger pressure. MinRD holding on so tightly onto the defense.
More, but still, has everything to work with right now. Indie Walker with the trade. Perfect parry right
they
after,
are fighting, bruh.
That was sick.
Dow.
This man's ready. Bar not close enough for level 2.
Oh my God.
Can I take the stand fierce and
wow.
the donkey kick to do it?
Okay.
Indie Walker looking to end the walk of MinRD. Set point.
No level 2.
Very tricky stuff. Ending Walker being able to avoid any of the bonchan pressure towards the end of that. With that neutral jump, being able to get the rest of it.
Baited. This is not good. EX, yep. Nope, he did the perfect parry again.
Complete it and delete it. We're back in business with the bar. It's a fireball. Ending Walker's got a lot of green he want to play with. He can OD fireball, drive rush for fierce if he wants. Consider it doesn't matter. When it takes to the skies for the jump in.
Good read on the fireball as well.
That's bad.
Is
this going to kill?
Walker-chan, assist me.
No.
Another one. Let's wake up. ODTP.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Wait a minute,
he's
he has
dead.
another extra cancel. He's got more than enough damage in the tank. Ending Walker, eliminating MinRD with that critical art. Withstanding all that pressure from Blanka prior. The tenacity.
Oh, I had a treasure train fight. See, look at that. See?
Rewarding him fully.
I got it.
Walker moving on.
It didn't last long, though.
Preventative help, man.
I didn't realize that, but it said on the activity
but more
thing.
Importantly, the defense in the corners you mentioned has been fantastic. And at the very end, delaying the overhead to catch him unawares. That delay we've been seeing about drive rush.
The Ryu's overhead when he got CA is literally 100% combo. You just die.
Talked about how hungry he is.
This side just all EWC qualified.
He wants to be there.
If Shuto went here,
absolutely,
I'd love to be there.
There'll be more EWC and he'll take Just a Kid out.
Delays off of drive rushes. Like, he started
Tokido versus Psycho next. Sheesh.
I want to say these last couple of rounds, right? But I still couldn't tell you like how MinRD actually got opened up in that last sequence. I honestly thought he was going to get away and kind of like reset the pace of it all, but
the super.
That's just how Ryu goes. When if he gets that,
That gotta be next, right? Get them predictions in, everyone. Who do y'all have, Tokido or Psycho?
Ryu got the buffs in the previous season. I was talking to anyone.
This might be a crazy set. This is gonna be a crazy one.
The character to find that damage, it's like top 5, just isn't there. And so as they buffed him and made him more consistent and nerfed some other elements of the character,
they definitely gave handshake to each other.
Excuse me, with the character to find that access and find the damage. And in Walker, I mean, fits him so well. Glad to see him on the Ryu. You know, I wish he'd play a little Ed, but do what it takes to move on in the bracket, and he does.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's still got like an option to flex both.
Yo, YouTube, y'all not liking the stream, are y'all? I see y'all not liking it, huh?
I am.
Come on, man, what y'all doing? This is a big watch party. Don't y'all want y'all cousins and family to come in?
So be it, man. It's still just as entertaining, right?
Y'all don't want to like it? Come on.
I'm trying to get the bracket for you all. Man, RD no longer part of the running here.
Wow.
For Combo Breaker. Absolutely insane. Insane news.
Winner side real quick, though, for top 8, at least. It's been solidified. Bonchan versus Itabashi Zangief, and then Dual Kevin versus Blaz. Already, we have some marquee matches, some ridiculous matches all lined up, and we're not going to stop.
Okay, Big Psycho. This man been battling today, or just in general in the tournament.
The top 24, I was like, hey, who do we have next? But
so we get there, I promise. But we got it right here on the screen. Psycho's been on an absolute tear. You know, go back to him taking down the likes previously. He's winning the block in that matchup. Now looking to take down another name.
Yeah, I did pull up the record from both of these individuals. I'm going to take a closer, even closer look. But as it stands right now, Psycho has actually been like he's had some rising stock, man. His Kimberly has been so sharp these last couple of months.
I'd argue that it's been even before that. You know, I feel like even before the patch notes had dropped for the character, he'd been running her continuously and making top spots and winning tournaments too as well. And things that we've commentated at FlyQuest, getting top 8 spots over at TNS and things like that when he enters. And then showed out at Streetwater League after the patch, after the past couple of months have happened for him. His stocks have definitely risen. He's been invested in very well. Shouts out to his new sponsor.
Yeah, so this is kind of wild. Psycho was knocked into losers.
This is going to be a good match.
In his pools. Had to go to Neo Judai. He unfortunately took out Jabali 2-0.
Unfortunately.
He took down Mr. Crimson 2-1, Yuto, Kosa, ZJZ, and Problem X. Dude, Psycho is...
I want to just see that walk forward, walk back shimmy. Tokido going to give him it. Ooh. Instantly check. Reset. Psycho.
Kimberly, I feel like, is not necessarily like represented as often.
That's
like,
plus.
Well in Japan. So I'm kind of wondering like who Tokido can like practice against. I know there's like a handful of different
caught him Tekken. I told him.
Is it to the level of
you can catch Tokido Tekken throws all the time.
Psycho. What we see from him right now is way beyond. Very difficult.
Jumping back a lie in the corner. Ooh, was that a reaction? Perfect to start it off.
Psycho is going crazy right now on Tokido. This line fireballs from coming through, going for reset overheads. Tokido not expecting any of that so far.
She buried?
Okay. Now showing off
Psycho feel like he don't know anything. I feel like right now. He can see Tokido don't understand. Oh yeah. Caught him Tekken again.
Actually, not technically delayed. It's just a longer standing gun. With standing roundhouse.
Double perfect?
Any sort of counter poke.
No.
Really well played from Psycho.
Almost though.
With the target combo, Tokido
did.
Trying to regain his space. This is going to be more than enough damage. Vagabond into level 3.
Yo,
Psycho
Yonder, thank you for the 100 bits.
Very convincingly.
Yeah, that was a free first game.
Tokido up to God Psycho with the first game. Been walking in outside that distance for the heavy buttons like stand pierce and heavy kick. Saw already whip punch to stand medium kick. Psycho going crazy and honestly taking the most.
Doing a lot of jump backs in the corner. If Psycho just ready, he could tattoo that. Oh, tried to check it. Nope, but that's stand medium punch. Bomb.
Obviously, her defense is still problematic, so he's avoiding that from even happening right now.
Ooh. Caught him trying to delay jab. This is a beatdown.
One of the better tools in the game.
Tokido not even pressing low forward and neutral.
I want to say like engaging. I think medium kick is so powerful on Kimberly. Also
there you go. Damn, the first grab he did got tech.
Fierce being cancelable into the sprint.
Where do we go?
Guess for game now.
Pull up on him. Put the can down in the air.
Sit down. Why not EX? What? Level 1? Not DP?
Deputy Fireball, but he went for the drive rush instead to bait up.
Come on, don't get too confident. That's Tokido.
Perfect parry on the save jump. Not going to be his turn, though.
Oh, the check. Nah, he is beating the dog out of Tokido right now, bruh. Oosh, trade combos.
Big trade combo to start off.
Get a bomb? No, just wants to pressure.
Important tech for Tokido.
Tried to check it with a sweep. Nah, Psycho playing. He playing on point. He tried to check the drive rush with sweep.
No, actually, we're gonna get the enhanced Tatsu. My mistake.
Tokido can't open him up. Oh, he's almost over now. It's gonna be hard.
Don't let it happen to you. Oh no, level
and he level 3. So make sure any hit now while you burnt out is going to kill you.
Access immediately.
Drive rush forward for pressure. Just dash instead. My mistake.
Nice defense.
There from Tokido, but get off of me, please. He's screaming it internally. Psycho gets the throw. He can do it again if he wants. Level 1 does get
that was
baited.
Free.
Psycho taking down Tokido and ending his run here at Combo Breaker with Kimberly paying that man his money.
He let go Psycho.
No, that was free.
In a ridiculous
that was free. Fuck.
But they ain't like Psycho.
Yo, Yonder with the 100 bits, thank you so much. Or the Gigantify. Yo, that was free. Golly.
And he's aiming out to be the best Kim in the business, but one of the best players in the business.
He played Goichi. Damn, gotta fight Chun-Li. That's gonna be a hard one.
From around the world. He's already proven himself in Street Fighter. That's a lot. And already proven himself in Street Fighter League. Now doing it out here, can't say nothing to him at all.
Man, he's got a pretty good road ahead of him as well. Like, after Tokido, that speed bump.
Yeah, I don't think Tokido really got a combo. He definitely was lost.
I'm almost certain he has a good time against a lot of the Chun-Li players he faces off against. So that's going to be very exciting to see. Again, we have one more whole round of losers to get into our top 8, but we still have to round out our round 2. We still have Lashar and Higuchi to go through. Damn. I like that.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one right there. I think back when Lashar and Higuchi were playing over at UWC, it was Higuchi that was like, I know how to
Lashar versus Higuchi?
He's like, if you're playing Ed, I have the blueprint, and we've seen it continuously, even in Street Fighter League 2 as well. However, it's a different character now for Lashar.
Is that who it is?
On the mind. He's a mind guy now, so we'll see what the switch up is there. How do you feel about that?
I think he's going to go Ed.
You think he's going to go Ed?
I think he's going to go Ed.
Oh, okay.
I don't really feel comfortable in explaining out how the Mai and Guile matchup goes. I think it's one of those things like of who can get their fireball.
Psycho played Tokido in Street Fighter 5 in tournament. Funny enough, they've actually played.
Right, if it's fully charged up, they have to pretty much hold that. There are answers to it, as Shoryu Sengon had pointed out multiple times over, but it's just like you have to take your turn defensively to just stop that tactic alone, right? Like, and that's going to be a little bit problematic, I feel like, for Guile players, because what do they want to do, right? They want to be able to counter poke you with their normals and their special normals. They want to play their fireball game first and not have their timing reset. It's very, very difficult, but it's one of those moments, it's like, who can score that knockdown first to get that game plan started, right?
True, true. And I think that the way that Lashar uses his OD gauge, in terms of like spinning out the OD immediately, like round start.
Oh, and she can just do it.
Yeah, yeah, she can just kind of send out, and that kind of dissuades you from throwing out your normal.
Yo, Boo at 3-0, thank you for the 15 months.
Or go for Blade, which has startup. So it's harder for you to kind of throw out the sonic moves like you like to. And as you mentioned with the buttons, 4 medium kick, upside down kick, those are usually good pokes.
Now, I think Psycho always play boost. I think that's like one of the only people he be practicing with.
He might get punished.
So he fights Ken literally all the time. I know that for sure.
Yeah. Pretty dastardly, right?
Yeah, it adds up. Continuous amount of pressure. It's not the damage.
It's the damage and the corner carry.
In the corner carry. Yeah, meaningless half the damn time. So, someone like Lashar has labbed that all out. This man is like a machine.
Higuchi definitely has like cool dad vibes.
Kind of does.
Like plus the Mob Psycho haircut.
I
love that, bro. I'm not even joking. Like, this guy's got aura.
Yeah, he definitely does.
He's got hella aura.
He's also super nice. Like he's one of the nicest people.
He's so
tap you up, bro, and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
He's genuinely a sweetheart.
Yeah. Love talking to him. He's definitely willing to talk about matchups and things like that. I haven't got a chance to talk about the my matchup, which
yeah, thank you for the 100 bits, man. He's on Psycho on a Dirt Championship run, bruh.
The Ed Lashar has been a man of many characters. He does have the Terry, but I feel like that doesn't come out right now. Yeah, it's gonna be mine to start things off. Are we locked in? We clocking in?
We have to be, right? So it's going to be the decision to go with my first. If he needs to, he can switch it up to Ed. We've seen what he does with that character. Heck, we've seen so many people talk about it this weekend. It's like, Lashar, buddy, let me see that Ed throughout the entirety of your top 24 run. But this is a very, very important stepping stone. I feel like a very, very important milestone if he's able to get even further with my. I love these emotes, man.
They're so good.
The pregame emotes, it's too powerful. Maya's got
so good.
the best one, honestly.
Actually, yeah.
One, I like that one.
Wing 2 as well. I'm down with it. Lashar, Higuchi. Let's get it. Drive rush, jab, tech that throw, but there's the OD fan. Initiate Higuchi, not as meter positive. Perfect parry.
Nice, wow.
Nice
from that far?
Oki time. Force Higuchi to back off.
Getting the killer bee sting already. Higuchi forced into this corner. We talked about the openers that Lashar can get off of perfect parry. The openers she can get off of those fierces that lead into so much opportunity for mine.
Tech.
Perfect parry and the fan spin right after. Stops some advancement. Some good ideas in this matchup already. Oh, the driver's right after that.
These guys are slugging it out too within that near CQC range.
Like full screen where there is some bit of it here. You know, Lashar has less to expand. You can't use the OD right there. Get close to
Lashar not parrying. No sonic booms.
Flex connects.
Still within the ranges of like 3 and 4. Higuchi able to throw out more of these sonic booms and now dictate the pace. We talked about it. Now trying to fake out Lashar with some of these normals, but so much recovery on some of the normals he's choosing.
Gotta be careful. She'll throw right after.
Third. This is gonna be normal time, right?
All right, as you called, but can't put another jab right after. Lashar with an OD reversal.
More like Lachar'd up Higuchi with that uppercut. I like this. A little delay.
How you doing? Dice, right? Nice. Confirm.
Now being introduced.
Nice anti-air.
Yes, ready with it. OD flash kick denies the overhead from happening.
The first EX fan we've seen from Lashar probably all week. He never throws EX fan at all.
Really do if you're already holding tap parry right there. Really delay crouching media punch right. Level 1, Sonic Hurricane. Fireballs right after, lock him down, build your bar back up too as well. Get back in the green so you can OD if need be. Come on.
Do you get the solid puncher install activated? Higuchi, what are you going to do to drain out the rest of Lashar's meter or his life off the counter hit? We'll definitely take that.
100%. Round around right now, however, Lashar has a lot of bar to utilize on the bottom. Hopefully if he wants to lead, could go in some level 1 sequences to get the fans up, have them empowered, make that pressure even more prevalent and real.
Nice confirm.
Level 3
Straight into the level 3.
I mean, he was a little bit dry
big damage.
He's slowly trying to build it back up. And
you only need one more confirming to kill anyway.
That was absolutely his sign to go into level 3.
DP? Oh no, he tried to do DP with a punch, it looked like. Thought he was Ed again.
Stopping in the tracks, but not for long. Heavy kick. Killing some of that drive gauge, but needs to confirm. Maybe level 1 after is what he's looking for. Something soon. Lashar has the lead in health and a drive gauge. No walk back there. Back throw instead.
One secret to the fans. Higuchi pretty much fighting for life. He does have his back to the corner. Now he gets the back throw. So much more free range for Guile to take advantage of. Throw out some of these booms. But now the fan in hot pursuit. Drive reversal.
Nice.
Does get blocked. Lashar with the anticipation taking the first game.
So good about keeping his gauge up as much as possible. We've seen him, as you mentioned, use that super because he's kind of getting a little bit on the dry side. Build it back up and harass with the OD if need be, or for better conversions. And honestly, it's wild to see some of these my players be so different because some of them might use level 1 to get their stocks up and use that advantage right there off that sort of fan. But Lashar's looking for damage more often than not with his bar usage.
I mean, when he can, right? I think like we're talking about the momentum that both players are trying to set against each other. Like Lashar utilizing
full screen neutral skip
have been a little bit problematic for Higuchi. Like he's giving up so much space just trying to defend against.
That's how my do it. If she doesn't have draw rush though, it's not too bad in my opinion. The full screen EX fan.
Really good ideas in this matchup, I gotta say. Careful the drive gauge though. Lashar trying to walk back and block everything out.
Ouch.
The media punch is able to hit the drive rush right after it. Flash kick.
A little bit of a stutter step. We do get the killer bee. Forward throw now. Is this where you set up for the OD fan from this range? Probably not.
No,
Damn,
hit
counter hit
confirms.
standing medium punch. That's such a far poking tool, too.
He is.
Level 1.
There we go. Switching up the game plan. Base off the OD flash kick. OD fans going to throw only fans at this man, and it's a set point scenario here for Lashar.
Kageru no Mai.
What's it called?
Level 1? Yeah, level 1.
No Mai. It's godlike.
You get so much out of that, dude. Out of that install. Oi! Kick the Filipino out of me. Jesus. I saw that trade, and I channeled my ancestors. I don't know how that happened. That's crazy.
There's a crouch beauty punch. Interrupts the Drake Fang. Very smart stuff. Going there's a gap. Double one again. This movie. Doesn't matter. You're about to see seeing yourself outside of this bracket, my brother. Back fierce, stand medium, OD flat. This kick is not going to happen. It's going to be ODDP instead. That's going to be Lashar moving on over Higuchi.
Lashar.
Defensive decision making is like so tough.
Roby, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Alpha Academy. That was pretty free.
Milliseconds.
These matches are pretty free right now.
He used to play, I feel like he used to play a really clean and pristine sort of style, really technical, and it doesn't mean that you don't DP when you do that, but when he does bust out, you don't really expect it. He's going to take some evolution of how he's been playing thus far. So that evolution allows him to move on to things like perfect air in the frame space. So if you dash up right after.
Looking to get him away, not trying to block any of that. Get away from me, sir. Uh-oh. In front of the overheat, he tried to hyper defense, and he took all the damage.
Not like this. Traps are out, and you know Reynolds is beating that rage meter, that rev meter, excuse me, he's gonna go down.
And this is actually exactly what's important here. You cannot, oh no, he was too far away, and he lost all his momentum, and now Chris G, despite being at the life deficit, can just this nice, cool and collected, one bar is gonna put them damn near even. Actually, it might do a little bit more than that.
Spending as much as he can. Oh my God, not enough to kill. What's gonna happen here? Goes for the throw, possibly, maybe.
No, get overheated.
Puts him in both meters.
And run away.
He could just super. I'll just super if I was Reynolds. What? That's it, right?
The kunai, and you know Chris G really barely skated away.
Isn't no Fatal Fury 3 out of 5? Or they changed that? Evo Japan, the whole tournament was 2 out of 3, right?
Let the orb go, because if he lets it rip, they're both in overheat. It could force Chris G to possibly jump, maybe look for an anti-air. But again, tensions are high. Even the best players sometimes.
I think Evo Japan winners finals was first to 2.
Going to catch him in the backside.
I think.
If he overcommitted to something like super, obviously the teleport is perfectly designed to get around that. So maybe he just didn't want to leave him out there sitting like a sitting duck.
Yeah, sitting duck king, right? You definitely don't want to see that. Wow, Chris G, I mean, pulling it out. That was a close. Yo, look at this here. The breathing. I mean, I think we're in
it is. It is absolutely what it is.
Wow. Man, I mean, we talk about it often, but like,
yo, fear thing for the 27 months.
You know, in front of all these people, in front of your
they're
sponsors,
probably going on a
people
break.
who believed in you enough to bring you to this stage here.
In the sense that, like,
you're
I
just
don't know
like
what
a few games away from
Kimberly
Nirvana,
players,
right? You're right here. This is close for both of them.
Yeah, man. Like, remember, both of these gentlemen already qualified for EWC. They're fighting for SWC privileges.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the SWC.
Hey, finally caught him landing. He had been trying to do that the entirety of the previous game.
It's a great anti-air. Oh, we bait those.
Oh, he was looking for the down. He was looking for the down swing.
Interruption. Yeah, the B normal's from Hope Tomorrow. I think he's so like tall, right? Like he's short, but he's tall at the same time with that.
Yeah, that down B stand B is like, man, he's a growing boy. All right, got him out of SPG, and now Reynolds taking it slow.
Yeah, taking it real slow. Goes
no big commitments yet.
Oh, I like the jab pressure there. Chris G not gonna eat any of it though. Oh, that could have been big. And now that EX elbow has been the present constant here in this top 8 for Reynolds, so Reynolds going to be looking out for it.
Important to note that Chris G just defended back in SPG, but now he's out of it.
Yeah, Chris G not even jumping around with this character. What are you doing?
Reynolds will take it as long as he holds the corner. Tried to challenge that too,
oh,
but
he
dropped
dropping
the
combos.
Another bad drop in the corner. And Chris has got all the meter, close to putting himself in overheat. Goes for the level 1.
What's he got left?
Great block. Actually, great rev guard there. Yeah, pushes him out away. No, but not far enough for Chris to get the
Reynolds losing to combo drops, to be honest. He would have won that round. He would have won the last game had he not dropped.
To turn this around. Chris G not letting up on him whatsoever. Got underneath him.
Oh, wow.
Got to get him out of SPG. There it is. Getting the hard knockdown. This is huge.
Traps her out, have to hold both of them.
Tried to challenge again, but that down A once again whips. Something is happening here that is throwing off his concentration.
It is, it's slowing him down, but that's a great recovery though. Low profile into super, covering those landing frames. And Chris still, I mean, recovering some meters. So
oh, wow.
Flash kick with punish there.
Stick it out, he says. Got the throw.
Oh, wake up super for Chris G.
That's his last reversal.
It is. Well, look at the meter for both, close to 80%. Revving up here. This is not an option for either. Chris is on round point. Reno sitting on 2 bars now. Can really make it count.
Nice, just kicking it
Looking
away.
for anything just to end this one clean so he can go into round 3, or are we seeing Chris G pass on into the grand final situation? Still, the life lead is in
fireball maybe?
Not quite yet, and you got to be careful too, right? Chris G having access to that EX teleport. You see him, he's possibly baiting out a super.
He's getting meter, he's getting meter. He's at 1, he's got his reversal back.
The reversal, look at the timer, baby, 15 seconds.
What's he gonna do?
Super.
Oh, JD, perfect JD.
That might be the
Right, they moving.
95%. The life lead is still on Reynolds' side. Snipped
what?
it. No, he did block it.
Maybe he tried to just defend.
I think he tried to hyper defense.
He saw that his rev gauge was getting cranked there, and he didn't want to get chipped out.
Oh, wild punish.
Oh, that's a bad way to
I
start.
keep interrupting, but these wild punishes are just like, come on, man.
You ain't
let us breathe, guys.
Do your thing.
We're trying to talk about
oh,
the game.
wow.
We're trying to talk about the game, guys.
You can't talk about it when you got these players. He's going nuts. Tries to go for the double
what an
dash.
anti-air.
Chris G able to stay.
Oh, my God. All right, Chris G with a lot of control in his favor right now. One more bar to reversal available. Chases him on the backside. That's going to
no.
Too far away again, but he gets it with the rev. La Fame.
I'm trying to hate throwing combos.
These German words are absolutely shredding me, bro.
Told you they was going on a break.
Please, guys, I need y'all to play in a coherent fashion, bro.
You can't believe it. Neither one of them can believe it.
And you gotta laugh it off. I love that. We're having so much fun. There's so many strong implications in this match, but we still find time to have fun. That is fighting.
Oh, baby, man.
2-2, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I think we all need a break.
Yeah, man, we impromptu break, you know what I'm saying? Throw up the pistachio ad.
Yeah, just roll the Chipotle, man.
Roll it, man.
Roll with the Chipotle.
You know, we got to do it, man. We need this. These guys are killing us.
Randy at the middle of the winners finals.
Just running, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. We really hope you guys at home are just as enthralled as we are. This is crazy. Winners finals, final round here, final game.
Oh my, that's how you started off? Bro, Chris G don't even play Hoka tomorrow. He just run away with him. He's not even being annoying.
What a day.
We're going to see who's got that endurance, man. We're going to see for sure.
Trying to get underneath him again. You see, Chris G does not want to get boxed with this character. Does not want to box with this kind.
Yeah.
It's unfavorable right now.
It is.
Nice anti-air.
Right there, but I like the approach Reno was taking, jumping to meet Hulk tomorrow in the air. That's what you have to do instead of anti-airing him.
And then now he's in. Oh, wow! He went for the throw there.
Interesting.
And we are holding up forward right now, so it's dangerous to try to wake up throws or throw on somebody else's wake up.
Oh, he's trying to bait him out. Good block from Chris G. Reno, the fake throw right there to get you to eat that orb.
We've been seeing that all weekend where you end up like just being frozen because the throw whipped, and maybe trying to press a button, and you get hit by the rondo.
Oh, there's a jab pressure.
Oh
Dagger pressure on
defense
deck.
though.
Yeah. He overheated despite being on offense there.
Puts himself in over. He said, I hate you, bro.
What?
Oh, wow.
What happened?
Yeah.
Too high in the air, the universal high.
Nice combo. No bar, no second bar needed.
Oh my
God. Too high, it will whiff. Right. Let him fall a little bit.
That's unfortunate.
That's a huge drop. That could decide the game if Chris G gets tilted by that.
Oh, baby. You can't trust your, you can't trust your 2CR. Anti-air becomes much more difficult.
Scary, yeah. Something to worry about, you know? But of course, right back into the saddle. The X fireballs clashing right there.
Already has 72% rev.
Revving up, yeah.
Oh, he tried to go for that kick again. Oh, got him landing! Landing frame punish.
Oh, and he still have that SPG, so we are going to see the SPG rev loaded to follow up to knock him down.
Still got SPG there. It's gone.
Oh, got a 2C, jump B.
No more hidden gear on deck.
Oh, the shimmy.
One more bar, and he's close to the corner. No, he goes for the hard
I think he could have killed if he did an actual combo instead of this super.
Because he's already dropped it twice. Oh, now he just needs one more touch to get Chris G out of the building. And that's going to be it. Riddle moves on to grand finals.
The double crouch C with punish, toying with the emotions of Chris, knowing that he was going to look for a throw. When you see somebody coming at you, the first thing you do is react, and Reno knew.
I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Four matches remaining to determine who gets to fill out the bottom half of the top 8. Here at Combo Breaker 2025 in good old Schaumburg, Illinois. Man, I'm so hyped to see the entirety of our Capcom Pro Tour official stop right here at Combo Breaker. This place is just near and dear to my heart. Being able to, you know, show up the last couple of years. I want to say like 6 years now.
6 years? Yeah, about 6
well,
years.
With the exclusion of like 2020. We don't count that year. But
I guess not.
Honestly, it's been very, very cool to see all of the international presences. And I'm glad you guys are here with us as well, sticking it through from the very, very top of the show earlier this morning with Logan Sama as well as Sherry Jennings. You guys are doing a phenomenal job just hanging out with us and watching all the games. I know there were a lot of technical difficulties through and through, and I know you guys in the chat is like, hey, where are the games? Stop that yapping.
Where the games at?
Believe me when I say we hear you and we want to make sure we go through it just as much as you do because it's so, so high octane. But as it stands right now, obviously, my name is Vicious here with St. Cola to break down these last 4 matches. A little bit of a preview. Shuto versus Just a Kid. Fudo versus Ending Walker. Goichi versus Psycho. And then DCQ versus Leshar.
Amazing.
Leshar.
Can't do that. Roll my R's. But I can watch this match. Okay, Ending Walker versus Fudo. So that's something in my mouth. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Ending Walker, Fudo.
Just go, man. Just go, man.
It's going to be a battle of a person that's been playing Ed since Time Warrior, and with this character has not deviated at all, even in the face of bad matches like Sam and things like that. But Ending Walker has switched to a character that represents him best and his game plan best. So he's going to understand how to play against Ed. However, this is a different sort of Ed, a very more close range and mid-range sort of Ed, and a very different sort of style in terms of bar usage, fireball usage, things like that.
Yeah, it's so funny because like Ending Walker, he's been Ed Boy, right? Since like Street Fighter V. Like his very first event was so dominant with this character. But now, seeing the switch up into Ryu, we do really admire that. So let's take a look. Wait, actually no, I'm tripping. I'm definitely tripping. He's been playing Ryu, I think, technically longer. In Street Fighter 6 at least.
Oh yeah, because Ryu came out.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the game came out and Ryu was there for him. He didn't have Ed, and he switched off of Ed right after. So they only had like a couple months on that character, it felt like.
I'm tripping. That was my mistake. I'm definitely tripping. You know what?
It's like the expectation of him playing Anthem 5. I understand.
Fudo is going to be rocking the Ed like as expected.
Yeah. But
Ending Walker, again, just doing a phenomenal job. He had taken down a little bit earlier, right? He had taken down Mena RD 2-0. That's actually insane.
That matchup was super sick. Defensive habits, his timings, as you mentioned, off the drive rush, the variance, too hard to stop. See what he does against the likes of Fudo's going to be ready for drive rush. I feel like one thing I like from Ed players that are playing the character currently is that they're adapted to the new changes of the crouching light kick. That isn't as strong as it used to be. But you know when to use crouching light kick to stop a closer drive rush, further drive rush like jab and things like that. They understand the variance. That's actually one of the reasons why Indy Walker doesn't play Ed. He's like, I don't feel like I'm stuffing drive rush the way I want to.
Right.
I'm like controlling people the way I want to.
I want to see if that amount of control is going to be present specifically in this matchup. Like when he's talking about like how much control that Fudo can have and how threatening he can be for like mid ranges with both like his normals, his movement, and flicker, or like I guess the flicker.
Yeah.
Those are the main things I kind of like fear in trying to inch in towards Ed. But I think Ryu still does a pretty good job. Like his fireballs are much more significant in comparison to someone like Ken's.
Yeah.
Similar to Akuma's, and I feel like a lot of the Ed players now don't really enjoy facing off against Akuma. But like the caveat is like if Akuma gets touched once, he explodes. I kind of wonder how this is going to be like for Fudo's behalf more so than Ending Walker's.
See what he has for him. Fudo, Ending Walker. Let's get it.
I didn't realize there's like always a spotlight on Ed as he gets in.
Oh,
Like
okay.
his entrance. I'm like, oh.
All eyes on me. These fireballs right now, as we mentioned, that's kind of hard to deal with against slower buttons, so it's going to connect and reach before maybe the likes of Ed's can. Oh, I don't know what that was for the jump fierce.
No idea what that was. Oh, counter hit? Did you get the juggle? Again!
On that one. That crumple, meaty heavy kick, counter incoming.
Caught his blade button. Oy, we do get the reversal uppercut to the side of Fudo. Ending Walker still with the commanding lead. Oh, yes. Reacting to the DI with the button first. Cancelable into his own DI. Excellent start for Ending Walker.
First round of him. Perfect distance to play at. You can donkey kick, fireball if need be.
Shoutouts to Mama and Papa Walker, by the way. I'm sure they're having a phenomenal time like watching their son. And whatever time zone they're in, whatever time it is, we appreciate you for sure. Now getting the big momentum boost that he needed. Ending Walker on his way with a couple of throws. A third one, no, it's gonna be the light. And so Fudo thought he was gonna have a chance to maybe tech an incoming throw. Ending Walker with a little bit of a back step and the back blow into the game, the first game over Fudo.
If they were asleep before, they're awoken now. Big jump in on the flicker.
All right, my beat. And then Walker already up again.
Big right after though.
Couldn't tell you, I really couldn't tell you.
Knockdown, kill rush right after, gets the throw right after. The fact that it doesn't matter this character, you don't have to spend a lot of drive gauge to drive rush right after. You just get that knockdown from the cycle blitz. Hit the button. Drive rush step fierce. Start the Hashokeki, whip it for the night.
Now we're starting to see Fudo kind of respond.
Every set Fudo had today, though, he was down a game in a round. So this just might be how he got it, you know what I'm saying? He just, he got to download you. But every set he started today, he was down a game in a round.
Way better. What Fudo has access to, we haven't really seen level 2, which that's obviously a little bit nerve. Driver stamp fierce. Fudo. Let's find something a little more significant. Pull
Just need one confirm. Nice, though.
Crouching light kick, able to get the counter combo. I rarely ever see that, but Ending Walker, fantastic, putting on the pressure, and now putting himself on set point.
That was actually so sick.
Wow.
It was a beautiful conversion, too. Off of the light. Oh,
knock him down.
Nice bait.
Bait incoming. Heavy starter.
I'm telling you, he just needs to go down, bruh.
Cycle blitz. What's after it? He holds the throw.
Oh. Oh, he dropped it. No stand medium kick?
This time. Not being able to capitalize on that whiff grab inside of Ending Walker.
Oh, nice combo.
Reversal. When he fireball on the wake up, Ending Walker taking the page of Blaz's book and connects with the crouching medium punch DP. Not at the level 3 just yet. Try reversal. Puts the style, save for the corner one on the OD fireball to finish the job.
I could have level 2,
Fudo
maybe.
trying to stay alive.
Right.
Ending Walker was definitely trying to bait out something on Fudo's wake up, hence the jump over. Putting himself into the corner obviously is not the place to be, especially when you're burnout, but I think he was trying to make the hard read towards
fake
either a
string.
super for chip, towards
DPOS through that.
From Fudo.
Oh, close to being burned. Very close.
Nice,
dead.
What?
Could have killed him. Now dead.
Kicking the OD. Shin. Shoryuken Ending Walker takes down Fudo. It's just too ridiculous when it comes to the corner pressure with this character.
That's the most.
Ending Walker top 8
on defense.
True.
Right? Like he would play out like his standing jabs, trying to react to throws, etc. Even in that last sequence, you saw him do like the stand jab. I'm like, man, how shook has Ending Walker made Fudo in these last couple of instances? Like I've never seen Fudo mash that much under pressure.
Did Goichi beat RB?
Even as like a wake-up opportunity.
They probably should play his match now, to be honest.
Like that, like it's just you can't throw out the buttons you like to. Donkey kicks there, or he'll drive rush stand fierce or forward fierce, or find a fantastic jumper that leads to like 40% of your life. Ending Walker, this guy's good.
Even playing passively, right? There were moments where Fudo would try to maybe like drive rush forward, try to throw out like a preemptive stand fierce to maybe get something out of Ending Walker, but then Ending Walker always had like the right normals to combat against it where he's not at a deficit, right?
I don't know if Psycho coming up, but I feel like they probably should. So Goichi could just be finished.
Kind of convert off of that. So it's like it's been very, very interesting to see like the paces that Ending Walker was playing at to force Fudo to make these really interesting, like.
Because I feel like.
Really, really unorthodox areas.
Like, shouldn't he have to keep playing, to be honest?
Not something I typically see from Ending Walker, but I like that he's adding things from other.
Yeah, he only has matches, actually. Oh, so he might. Yeah, never mind.
Very well.
They might have to play the other two. They definitely going to play the other two.
Once again, more matches on the way. 3 more.
Just again, Shuto.
Next one.
And Shuto. Coming in from a bad time. If you guys had missed it earlier,
get y'all votes in.
He had the
get y'all votes in chat.
Versus Itabashi Zangief. All he had to do was light Tatsu into a level 1, which he did. However, the level 1 happened to be a little bit too late.
Can both the Midwest players get in there? Do Kevin and Just a Kid? That'd be crazy.
What are you standing up for?
Thank you, Mev.
Very, very,
on Ken's catching L's and Ryu's success? What do you mean? Why would I have any thoughts?
Itabashi Zangief was already laughing. He was laughing at him.
Bruh.
Blatantly.
Yeah.
Now he'll have to get that run back a bit later on if able, but Jack stands in his way. Jack, again, he said he was looking forward to this match. You know, he thinks he has a game plan against the
Top 8 is later on today. I don't know what time.
Different when it comes to applying pressure with the we saw the teleport.
I think 8. I want to say, I think it started at 8 p.m.
Heavy kick, wake up, stand fierce. Wild things that you don't expect from Akuma, and like wake up ODVP continuously, where a character would die for that, but Shuto plays like he has 1,000,000 health.
He kind of does, yeah, I can see that. In the sense that he's willing to take some of these risks, right? We saw him really take advantage of being in that parry state against his opponents and go into like ODVP multiple times, specifically against Itabashi Zangief, right? This is going to be the second time we see Shuto on screen, but
I mean,
Just a Kid,
7:30, but that's probably in their time, so that would be 8:30 Eastern.
He took down Zhen 2-0, which is kind of a surprise because
they got to do Tekken, that's why. I think Tekken top 8, I think might be next.
That Jack's able to ride back that jumping medium, as we mentioned. Going corner pressure, he knows how to utilize that character with the level 2 as well. But it looks like it's going to
After this, I think they do Tekken top 8 probably.
How do you feel about that? That's your boy right here. Just a Kid going with the Mai pick?
I mean, he's been developing this character for a while. But if you're in Asia, you play a ton of Mai, so I hope this character's up to par. I mean,
yeah, I'm sure this is a matchup Shuto definitely knows. Anyone that's in Asia, you definitely going to know how to fight Mai.
I don't know if it's ready. Prove me a liar, Jack. Perfect parry, that forward.
Nice combo.
Forward. Very good option.
Fist. You gonna get the rest of that? Watch out for the throw. No. Shuto with a very, very meaty standing medium punch. Jack, how are you gonna get out of the corner?
Kicks on in. The pressure does it in. The overhead.
Parry
gets that. Starting up with a throw. It's a no-go.
Shuto just
stand fierce, forward fierce,
keeping him in the corner.
Fireballs. Talking about the corner pressure of Jury. Hell, Akuma, that's one of the best in the business. The reward is so much.
Oh.
Oh, he could have probably got a medium punch because it was counter hit.
Throw. OD is there. Wants up the bounce, but Jack, not a lot of gauge to play with now. Is back in the green. Perfect parry. Needs to turn off the forward fierce.
This Mai don't look it.
Yeah, has to drive a shot. Was holding parry right there, trying to particularly call it a button.
He don't look like he know what he's doing.
Sending light kick as a counter hit as well.
Burn him out.
Big conversion in terms of the damage, in terms of the burnout, and in terms of the overall presence that Akuma's gonna have. While Just a Kid has to play defense in this corner. Counter hit?
Yeah.
I hope he switch characters.
You know, he's played in tournament. He's done well in tournament.
Straight up, switch.
Okay,
all right. You heard the man. I got no say in this. That's your boy.
It's just like, you know, your Mai is probably good, but you're playing against people who are mainlining Mai, only playing Mai. You're running into Mai breakfast, noon, lunch, any time of the day, at night, on the weekends.
Bruh, pick Jury, please. Don't do us with the Mai.
Clearly, Shuto did.
I don't think the Mai ready for tournaments.
And you have to have more of a game plan with the character. That's why I feel like people like Lashar are thriving with the character.
Don't pick. Do the Jury. Give us the
or
Jury.
like
Go out with the
70%
Jury.
Minimal, you know. So either way.
Here we go.
Why do you think he's reluctant to even go towards Jury? Like, why do you think he wanted to exercise the Mai first? In your opinion.
Just a matchup thing, I feel like. You know, you can't really stock up like you'd like to. He's got fast fireballs off the heavy, drivers for fierce, stand fierce, things like that. Even the aerial approach is hard. Pinball covers a lot of range, but like light demon flip can bait things out. Heavy can go over. It's difficult.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's all on paper, but go with what's comfortable. That might take you further.
We'll see if that ever is like truly a factor with the way that Shuto's been playing.
Nice block.
Just a kid now going with his tried and true Jury in the onesie. I like that.
Oh my God. You just press fierce after that?
Too much time to do so, right? That standing heavy punch really was kind of a shot in the dark.
No DP, he's missing a lot.
He jump in, stocks up right after, like the blodging. Try to get him in the corner, crouching with a kick. Finds a stand medium. Shuto
tried to walk up and throw.
Jack.
Already looking better.
Necessary and feeling a lot more comfortable with this character. See a lot more advancement, a lot more ideation in terms of jumping winner.
Might have threw away a game.
And things like that.
Oh. So he is shimmying the heck out of Just a Kid.
Too much for a lot of people to handle. No options.
Nice air throw.
Boy. Okay, that's pretty good. Being able to stop the demon raids with the air grab.
That's a DP this time from Shuto. Saying I'm not going to miss everyone.
Delays the crouching medium punch. Not his turn. Forward fierce.
Oh my God. Could have got a big combo and killed.
You know, you need it to be honest.
No shimmy this time.
Bad even for Akuma.
Uh-oh. That could have been a huge meeting.
What if we activate here? Level 2 possibly. Perfect parry the fireball.
Hold on. One hit from Just a Kid. One heavy, one medium. Oh, no.
Kick, able to snipe through.
Oh, I think he would have killed if he did the heavy sword. He should have did heavy sword level 3. It would have killed Akuma 100%.
Getting the drive reversal was everything for him.
100%.
While Jack was in burnout. Wall spot back throw down, overhead as well. Shuto. He's buffering a couple of those medium kicks in case Jack wanted to do something like a roundhouse, maybe forward fierce.
That hitbox on that overhead punish cutter, but can't find a follow-up. That's fine though. Damage is racking up. More conversion to level 3 with the victory here for Shuto. It's just what's the access point?
Hold on.
Stock up. The throw right after.
No, that's big.
See, block low. Not trying to get those toes exposed. Back throw.
Hold on.
Oh, perfect with punish against that fierce.
I don't think he even should have used it, to be honest. Right? It don't matter. It's a Akuma. He landed a medium, not a low forward, or maybe even a low forward. Oh, no, he baited him.
He actually gets the parry. I was about to say, did Jack press the button? Animation-wise, it looked like he did.
He did.
Just so happens, those buttons, that combination was the parry.
He baited him.
So wake up options here from Shuto. We talked about that previously, Jack. Very wise to that.
I don't know which Shuto thought Jury was going to do, though.
Book clan leader. That is Jury. This is what
clan leader.
Oh, yeah. That's what he should be doing right here.
Yeah, Shuto, he only just liked to win a game, and then he just started doing the weirdest things.
Oh, back throw on the overhead. Interrupts that one.
Not truly airborne when it comes to some of these. Actually,
Just a Kid, though. You can just tell he's so much more confident playing Jury. He didn't even know how to press a button with mine. Like, he was just stuck, baited.
Gonna work. Forward fierce to start it off. Into the level 1. The damage also pretty good.
Parry too. Look at that. Hit him on the wall. OD fireball. Walks out the shimmy attempt, the anti-shimmy attempt. I should say perfect parry. He gets the adamant fist.
He did actually. I think he could have killed him. He would have built the level 3 with Jury. Do a store combo.
Shuto. The fireball. So we talked about that hard to stock out. Let's set the fireball right after for Jack. Let's have the lead though.
That's a huge jump in, and that normal was mad far.
The range on that.
Excellent reaction to the fireball is Just a Kid. Now look at that match point. No way indeed. Roundhouse to check. Very deep uppercut. That hit from behind the neck.
So close to as well. Hella OP. Forward fierce to challenge with the OD
Just a Kid about to do it.
Expect the turn with the stand fierce. Stocks up in between. I like that from Jack. Yeah, kill that drive as much as possible. Walks back, gets a forward fierce though. Shuto using that button still. Or the shimmy. Light. Oh, he was a medium demon flip. Excuse me. Perfect parry. It's mine.
Adam fist. Finishing out with the Tatsu. What's the play going to be on offense? Jack
Tried
to utilize movement,
probably.
but he gets caught
jump
with
medium
the lead.
punch.
The decision-making not in his favor. Shuto tying it up. Final game, final round. 3 bars in Shuto's name. Just a kid. Possibly sitting on feng shui, but also at level 3 now with the momentum on his
drive
side.
rush
Shuto
Oki?
backface in the corner.
Why no drive rush
Excellent
Oki?
time to throw out that counter poke
Make
button
him
with the
guess.
crouch
It's the last round and it's Akuma.
Reset up the adamant fist continuously, but
Oh, what are you doing? It's okay though.
Yeah, baits out the reaction right there for Fudo trying to get
Did.
That's a
What did he do?
That should be a super. That's going to be Jack. Mid-besto taking
Why he
down
act like a super?
Shuto.
He didn't know it was going to hit.
Promptly switching to the character that has led him here. Has led him to top spots.
Top
Has led him
8.
to victory over a combo.
2 Midwest top 8. He get the steer.
The Stair Master.
This a hard tournament. He get the steer. He get the steer. I ain't gonna lie. This a hard tournament. Getting top 8 is nice.
Can I get one? Oh, the stare right back at him.
Oh, come on, man. Commit to the bit. I love Shuto. I really do.
He really is a great guy. But
I love how he's creepy.
That's nice.
Jack
That's
is a really
nice.
tall
I
guy.
think he
He's
get
like,
the
you guys
steer.
don't understand.
You
This guy's like a
can't hate on this
Shuto.
steer. You getting top 8 at this combo breaker. That's a you earned it. You earned it.
Watching a match somewhere. Oh,
America
man.
looking nice.
This is what I'm talking about. What's on paper doesn't always determine what happens in the match. Yes, it's bad on paper, but if you develop that character,
Psycho might get in there.
More comfortable decision-making opportunities, and that's what
but
we
Goichi
saw.
trying to get his revenge on Chris G right now.
Sometimes, man, there are moments where it just kind of like
Maybe TCQ next.
Can't really throw fireballs with this kid. That's crazy.
It's a red blow.
He's in there. Got the knockdown, but we are not.
Nope. Yep. That's exactly. I know that already. I've had that happen to me. I played this matchup online.
Don't you dare look away, baby.
I'm not
Shit
saying
is
nothing.
goofy as hell.
And honest.
I'm not saying anything.
That is a fair and honest boy. He is a growing boy in the Southtown world. He's going to hit the super right here.
Oh, my God, bro.
Looking good off the
All I'm going to say is I know your pain, Goichi.
Oh. My man is wincing right now, but Chris G getting that confidence boost back into prep in the step.
Sheesh.
I'm not no secret Marco. I mean, I played Marco for a day.
Like, I can't just counter that?
I don't know. I'm not good with him. I don't know it. I just know that that don't work because I also reacted to that and I was also salty.
Again, a great tool to use. I mean, a great.
Oh, he comes trying
So,
to 2CR. Oh, yeah. Big whip punish.
my Marco ain't nasty by any means, though.
What can we do?
There's the block.
Yeah, Chris made sure I'm revving guarding this one, bro. I'm making sure.
Oh, we had 100% overheat, man.
Listen, I don't know what you do here. It's this character, kid. Oh, he
Goichi's not going to let this go.
Yeah, he's trying to save as many resources.
Oh, the RPS, the roulette wheel.
Yeah, man.
Take them dice and roll them.
I got to go to the casino with this guy because he is clearly all winning here.
Dude, all things coming up, Goichi.
It is. You see his face on all the slot machines?
Yeah.
All right.
Goichi holding up the tournament.
Control the set, of course. Goichi.
Because if he went here, then he's going to have to play grand finals.
You have so much, like, just real estate to your back at that point.
I mean, the pressure, you can breathe a little bit, right? Of course,
They can let him play Street Fighter and then grand finals,
And your
though.
opponent has to start working super hard.
You got to think more about it. That's picking up. That's a really good jump in. Now, both players out of SPG. Chris don't have any.
Oh, my God.
The attempted throw on Goichi's wake up, and he's sniffing it out perfectly each time.
Yeah, you can feel the deflation. Oh my God, that was almost a good cross under there.
I like the
Oh
challenge.
my
I did
God,
not
what
like
an
the position, so
anti-air.
Goichi said, let's
Yeah.
press the button, and we're going up to
There it is. Red line, super desperation move, whatever you desire to call it. That is the hard
versus
kick.
Lesher.
One of the first supers in all
That's
of
the
fighting game
kid.
history.
Y'all getting some points.
You know, man, they say he got a strength of 100. I think he can take the gorilla.
Yeah, you think so?
I think he can take the gorilla.
I don't know, man. I already teaching gorillas how to
DCQ versus
defend
Lesher votes. Get it in there.
Going, and here's the ref blow.
Who's out there betraying the secrets?
Somebody's telling them, man. It's that bear. It's that bear.
The bear.
He's doing it.
The bear is
The
like,
homies, the animals got to keep.
I think they'll wait to do their match on stream.
That's why you can't teach.
I mean, bruh, they gonna have to.
Mistakes, but here we go. Chris G with the health.
What do you mean? Why I'm saying his name like what? That's Lesher.
Oh.
This is tremendous control from Chris G. Hasn't even taken a hit yet, and this is gonna be a perfect round.
He took a little bit of oh, no, that was a perfect game. Yeah.
And it could be an optical illusion sometimes because it's flashing. And you're like, wait a minute, there's no bevel.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you. Yeah, but good stuff.
It'd be nice if Chris G won though here because then Goichi can come to the stream.
Pretty well, but Chris G is working hard right now because remember he is down a game right now. He needs to
I don't think I've ever seen this character
so he can breathe.
Hitting gear.
The only way we're gonna get to a game 5, which is like you said, there's that level 3, the hidden gear, combining the best of both worlds of Mai and Andy. In a big position here, but I mean, we've seen this comeback happen plenty times, right?
Certainly, man. And remember, all 3 of these gentlemen currently left in the tournament, all qualified for EWC, but the winner of the tournament is going to qualify for SWC finals. So they are fighting with their hearts on the line. Oh my God! The overhead finds its mark again. 87% success ratio. We go for the low. Here comes the sequence. What's up next? Once again with the low.
And he guesses wrong 3 times in a row. Goichi staying alive right here.
Chris G could smell the victory there, but the window of opportunity was open too wide for Goichi.
You gotta guess correctly, and that is easier said than done.
You really want this win, bro. Lashar already qualified for EWC. He got good points already, too.
I'm wondering, have we really
Lashar got top 8 at
Evo
Japan. He got at least 5th, because he beat NL first match. I know that in top 8.
All right, hard knockdown, you're in the corner. Chris G wants that second game so bad right now, he can taste it.
Wow, what a great, that was an amazing block from Goichi there. The first time Chris G went for an empty low in this set, and he had that ready.
Oh, lost to SBG on a humbug.
Oh, no. I was going to say, if that worked. Oh, this is big. No! All right. The buffer system betrayed Chris G.
It's a difficult pickup.
Yeah. So the idea is you want to.
Oh,
no! Oh, no. Another chance.
Oh, the RPS is working overtime. That's going to be it. Goichi moves on to grand finals for another shot at the SWC finals.
Not gonna kill.
Backing away, Lashar still. Man, what? How did you even know to do that?
Lashar always going to get top 8, I feel like.
When it comes to these decisions, are so top tier.
He just always get like 5th or 4th. I don't know why.
He would actually go for a sweep that time, or like a slide. Like,
but he always in top 8 for sure.
And the JP does come out.
Yeah, it's a wild thing to even think about. Like that slide, rarely ever presented by DCQ or even most Bison players at high level. So for him to be that ready to get a proper punish is insane. So now we move over to the JP, or at least maybe he's still deciding. He's still thinking about locking in. Your tournament life is on the line. Do you switch it up in terms of what you're doing on Bison, in terms of your game plan? Or do you switch to a completely different new character that might be able to fight the fireballs better, but have less on defense in some regards?
I see. A little bit of a side note here. I was looking through social media the other day, and I saw 801 Strider say something about Lashar. He was like, who is the person on commentary that said Lashar looks like he could bake some mean-ass cookies? Who said that? I want to know, because that's actually mad funny. Like, what does that even mean? Here we go. Game time. JP versus Mai. There we go. Bam.
Chocolate chip or oatmeal?
Chocolate chip all the way.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I'm an oatmeal later. Char. Yeah, trying over the I like that. So Odia gets that flame spin. We want to claim some of that space. Very smart stuff. We're in with the drive rush, heavy kick, punish counter, level 1 incoming.
Okay, do no mic. That is actually mad rough for DCQ.
Okay.
Look at the extra damage you get. Safe jump. Important check on the throw. That would have killed DCQ. Trying to stagger his pressure as well, but Lashar.
Okay.
Oh, no. Missed opportunity to get the uppercut against the jump out from DCQ. This could actually be so substantial, especially with level 2 on board.
Level 1.
We go for it. Pierce doesn't need level 1.
Oh my god.
From a mix overhead.
And one of the things with this character is that juggle points, the extra ones with the forward heavy kick.
Was looking bad for DCQ.
More access to damage that he was
JP only need one chance though. Especially in the corner. When he put that portal over you, the world is his.
And such a good character to do it with as well. Trying to bait out a normal from Lashar. He wasn't going to buy. He does get hit by the ghost. However, DCQ, he's still trying to maintain mid-range, right? Fan is here.
Where do we go? Reversal jab on the back rise. Lashar blocks it all out. Looking for a jump. Punish goes to get maybe a level 1 for Lashar.
Damn, what a button choice too.
Wow.
If there's ever a button to delay, Roundhouse is such a good option.
Plus
Neutral jump to bait out the throw. Kageru no Mai again for the install. Forward throw, could do it again, but it's got to be a normal.
Oh, wow.
Wake
Who
up,
was
Heavy
that?
Kid, the Banana Kid. This leads right into super.
That was a good whip punish from
Fantastic
DCQ.
stuff. Put it on the chin. DCQ, evening things out, game to game. What a wake-up decision. I mean, it's good if they're trying to go for like crouching to kick too far outside the range, but against the flame spin, being able to convert right after.
What happened, though? I mean, that wasn't even meaty enough. I mean, it might have just been like something missed time from the side of the Shard because you 100% saw punish counter from the side of DCQ off of that instance.
Good way. Switch is working out here so far. That was the time to stay fine, get that DP off. Drive rush throw. Try having to use a little bit more bar instead of OD fan, but the drive rush up or an extract throw now. Whatever it takes. Perfect parry in the punish.
Side switch, yep.
OD departure. Side switch.
Overhead.
His overhead is cracking him.
Roundhouse as well. Do it again.
Oh, he got the
Spin it
combo.
to win it. Now it's departure right
He
above
get
the
double
Shard.
forward heavy kick
Excellent
there.
block. Excellent parry, I should say.
Switch from the throw. The jump back medium as well. Getting a little bit of damage right there. Proper range, we can use OD Fireball if you want to. As long as he's got that gauge in the green, he's looking good, but unfortunately got caught whipping. Level 1 now, mid-screen. Go, my fans.
We got 4 stocks left.
Oh, no
now
confirm.
burnout. Level 2 has to
Is he gonna go for the real string?
Like.
No, he
Excellent.
didn't.
Most excellent. 100% prepared for that. No damage taken.
That's the throw.
Almost burnt out.
But in burnout.
So DCQ will be able to get his meter back.
Rush DP, knock him down. Stand fierce, that's the round. After the impact, set point Lashard.
Excellent work. Sitting at 1 bar.
Oh.
Damn, what a fierce.
Walk
Yeah,
back,
slugging. And another whiff punish. DCQ thought he was going to be within range of that crouching medium punch. Lashard with a better normal with the crouching medium kick from the side of Mai. Very extensive. Fierce to check.
Anti-air.
Anti-air is there. DCQ now out of the
what a
corner.
jump in.
Catching a punish counter against the fan.
He wants the damage.
Archer sets up again. Side rush. The low this time, so the throw. Trying to switch up, but DCQ able to walk back and block it out just fine. The fake outs against the fan. Lashard cannot even tap
Whip
here.
is
Just
dead.
hit with the stand fierce. OD Pierce up for this. It's a normal one to get it done.
Last
Final
game, last round.
And DCQ has such good defensive timing. Walk back, stand fierce. Blocking out the lows when need be. It's the strike that we've seen off the fans. Reversal punch. It's all working out right now for DCQ.
Nice walk under throw.
Get away from the spike that was
DCQ for sure popping off.
Still able to control the momentum.
Oof. Shot media at the perfect range. Harder DP. You might get clipped and hit. You know that could have been more. Okay, Lashard having to spend too much
he's defending.
Not too much in terms of reward right after.
Hard for Lashard right now. Uh-oh.
That's fine though. He's at level 2 if he wants it. Perfect parry. Also,
One more confirmed to level 2 maybe to kill. Oh wow,
Damn.
drive rush sweep.
Drive rush sweep, that's how you feel? Dash up on in there. We do got 3 bars to Lashard's name. DCQ also in a very good position to get a block straight into level 2.
Oh my god, the jumpings have been amazing.
The fireball on DCQ. We get the level 2 going. Level 1, Kageru no Mai. Now within throw range. Hold that fan. It is the throw.
No, not.
Lashard gets it off of the mix. DCQ in a bit of a shock, leaning back. That was actually super rough for DCQ.
That's sad for
to sit
DCQ.
back and take it. That was just like, after that setup, airborne level 2 into the Kageru no Mai level 1. As soon as that fan
That was a
ripped,
good set though.
You already knew he only had 1 guess to make. 1 guess to make, and that was it.
I feel like that sometimes.
He just sat back. He was like,
all right,
man.
You got it, bro.
Goichi killing right now.
Yeah.
However, though, you know, to get to that point, there was a lot of risk from Lashard. Having to spend a lot of drive rush tick throw scenarios that didn't always work out. A lot of backwalk stand fierce, things like that, to claim some space and claim some buttons too as well. So not for nothing, it's not like Lashard didn't have to put himself at risk continuously.
He's definitely took a fat risk too.
Oh yeah,
reading that last fireball.
He's, I mean, kind is a character that you see constantly, right? We have 3 of them in this top 8 alone. So this is a matchup that the best of the best players are going to have to study if they don't play him, right?
Well, certainly.
If you do play him, you need to
That'd
study
be
him,
wrong.
right?
Absolutely.
So I totally understand Goichi knowing the instances of when those setups, when those orb setups are not real, and when he might have a chance to jab in between.
And a big one is when you allow well, not allow, but when Kind starts pressuring you, there's a finite amount before it starts looping, and he's been snipping up the loop window perfectly each time. So Reynolds needs to adjust on the, because he's getting the offense. He's getting the offensive. He needs to adjust the timing on that, or need to expect that the mash is coming.
Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit, right, when it comes to Reno. You backdash, that orb is still lingering, man.
And this is the adjustment that maybe comes into play here. Seeing the jump being applied, going for the throw, a little too telegraphed.
Yeah, Goichi great at jumping out those throws in the corner. We saw it last set against Chris. There's the mix.
To defend against, man. What do? Gotta wake up Lonze maybe? Nope, take another low.
That mix up is cheap. I ain't gonna lie, it is cheap.
One more chance to guess correctly, and he doesn't. The overhead is gonna work. Goichi with the 4 for 4, baby. Breaking it down, and he is on set point.
Ridiculously well done by Goichi there with the sequence.
Just telling you, man, like this character up close, he's got to be one of the scariest in the game, man.
Almost. I mean, I'm definitely scared looking at it.
Man, there's going to be a lot of Marcos.
Oh, no overheads are coming out now. No more lows.
Yeah, and this is possibly going to be a reset.
Yeah, man, I think it is. We got the taps on deck.
And one more is going to do it.
Not much Reynolds can do here. Oh!
And we got a bracket reset!
Oh, man, 3-0 reset for Goichi. And you better believe Reynolds thinking about that one.
He's got to be. He's got to be 3-0.
There has to be a mental reset for Reynolds here, man. Goichi, as you keep saying, as you keep alluding to, he's on fire. Everything is coming up, Goichi.
He's just working out, man. That rarefied air. You see those players, when that confidence boost sets in, they just become unstoppable. Anything works for them. And right now, I mean, I haven't seen...
Yo, YouTube, it's 700 of you right now, but it's only 300 likes. What's going on? At least we should have 500, no?
Every opportunity, and even when Reynolds has changed up the timing, Goichi was like, cool, I'm adjusting to that too.
Round start.
And he moved the SPG to the middle.
Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting enough, yeah. Wants to save that one. But here we go. Shin in grand finals or hell grand final, whatever you want to call it, baby.
Hey, man. Yeah, we're definitely not somewhere nice if we're in the reset of the grand finals. That means that someone is getting washed.
There's nothing but losers here, right? All of us.
Yo, New Black, thank you for the 43 months, bro.
All right, Reynolds in the lead right now, and he's got the SPG in the middle, so he's probably feeling like, hey, I can take a hit, and we're still sitting pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean,
JD, the DP, but it loses the momentum nonetheless. It's hard to punish that. Yeah, I don't think he even can.
Maybe a different normal, maybe jump B because it's stretched out a bit.
I mean, if he's in SPG, he does get the air SPG to try to punish that before he lands, but I don't know if that's fast enough.
Yeah. Definitely a thought process there. Goichi stealing back the life lead, but Reynolds opting to put SPG in the middle position, gives him a second chance.
He's gonna lose it too!
Yeah, before we even do anything with it.
And blocks, oh no, didn't wait from the land.
Wow, he actually
wait from the
I know, bro, them big whips. Thankfully, nothing has got Goichi, what the short hop jump D. Challenging the 2C from Reynolds.
He's making it quick though for Psycho, as quick as he can.
Started here on offense significantly, consistently, you name it. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shokuken. Another one to the wall.
Nice anti-air.
Reynolds finds the flash kick. We got to get it around.
All right. Got to get something started here, maybe. Dashes back out of the rondo pressure.
Oh,
the guard cancel.
This is huge.
Not free pressure, brother.
Yeah, not enough to kill two. There is some canceling on that guard cancel.
Dead.
Oh, it's going to do it. Goichi up 4 games right now in this grand finals.
Putting it on him. Putting it on him.
Yeah, Reynolds looking a little perplexed right now. Some shaking his head, but just unaware of how to assess. I mean, what do you do? Marco doesn't give you much time to think. You have to keep him at bay, but also Goichi's just great at making those plays with the full screen super fireballs.
Yeah, and like the Kinds want to be up close, like pretty much, because the buttons are great. You know, the pressure's great, but the Marcos want you up close also.
The buttons are going to win. Like, Kind is going to beat Marco when it comes to buttons, but, you know, the way that Goichi's playing, he's minimizing the weaknesses. As we see the low confirmed yet again.
And, yeah, man, he's in his head. Yeah, nothing's working.
He's in his head, just like that elbow did.
Counter hit standing overhead, yeah.
Bro, shout out to King in the background with the purple. You know, she having a good time watching the action.
Jump B. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Oh, no, let's go.
It's a punish finally, but it was such a limp punish. The jump L.
Not happening. Okay, good flash kick.
Gotta do something here.
How many people can qualify for the SWC?
Get anything started, no meaties.
Yo, Maximo, thank you for the $5. How you doing, bro?
He's not religious, not believing in that orb at all.
Trying to find anything there. No punish.
No, not like in this tournament, like total, I mean. Wow, that was crazy. Like, how many people total can qualify for SWC? Like, how many people will they have?
It's hard to blockable.
It is. Okay.
Because any moment, it could be the overhead. It could be the low. Or it could be nothing. And you could go for the Lanze and get blocked, and then you're going to eat so much damage.
So much damage.
You're definitely not going to wake up throw.
Reno is insane.
He's like, what do I do?
What do I do
here?
No,
what's going on here?
You got to figure it out, bro. It's not over yet. It's not over. You got to figure it out. I mean, the mix, and sometimes even the best of players, man, can crumble under the pressure like this. Man.
I think he's looking for a timeout, maybe.
Chris G, let him know. Chris, what can he do?
Arcade Shock Boss definitely on the phone right now.
DP. Chris says turn off the game.
Turn off the game.
Turn it off. I mean, we got to figure it out. Possible final game here for
Goichi. What should I do?
What should I do here?
Well, this round's over.
Yeah, it is looking kind of cooked, but it's not over. I believe in the Evo.
It's over.
I don't know, Kind.
I do think it's over.
Ask me. Ooh. Damn, that was a heavy DP.
Yeah, it was, man.
He didn't even break it. All right, he's feeling himself right now.
Yeah, that's just like, I don't need to do this, but I will anyway. Hey!
Well, okay, flash kick.
That's all he gets. That's the only momentum he gets back, and then he eats a jumping.
This is, I've never seen this before. This is absolute abomination. This is
cookery.
Destruction.
Absolute cookery.
That's how they be serving it up in Southtown?
Yeah. Chef Goichi.
Yeah, he is.
Frying up a plate.
Yeah, frying it up. My man making gumbo right now, and you get mixed in all that.
Damn.
Yeah, this is free.
Ooh. Oh! Another nice. What can we do? Reno.
Oh,
that's it. Goichi punches his ticket to SWC 2025.
What an insane run. Goichi coming into this top 8 from the loser side and winning.
There's a big pot in the tournament too, right?
Games in a row, not just 6, but defeating Reno.
You got a lot of money for this, I think, right?
2025 champion, SWC 2025 qualifier Goichi. Absolutely well deserved. What a run, what a play, and he's feeling it more than anybody in the room right now.
Well deserved. Playing his heart out, finding that big win. Goichi's been traveling. We've seen him at Evo Japan. We've seen him at Brussels Challenge. Yes, he secured his EWC spot, but he wants to win that title, and he gets to do it not only here, but finally to secure that SWC spot, becoming the Combo Breaker champion, and defeating 800+ players in this bracket in dominating fashion. 6 games, 6, count them, 6 games straight. Man.
That's all Goichi. I'm say that right
they
now.
Gonna, I don't know if they're going to put it on the stream, maybe.
I shouldn't even be surprised. It's Goichi.
Goichi, bro.
Goichi. I shouldn't even be surprised. Why am I surprised?
Yo. Kessin, thank you for the $20. Back-to-back Evo.
This is anyone's
We're
game.
going to try.
Who's the best fighting game player in the building right now?
We got to look at this patch.
That guy right there.
Goichi.
There's going to be a lot of...
900 other players here.
I'm about to be playing a lot of hours in June 5th.
Tomorrow is going to be nothing but Marcos.
Nah, I'm tripping now. I'm about to crash out.
I'm going to the dojo.
I'm so tired of that dialogue, bro.
I'm putting the gi on myself.
You're going to be like, Poggers, we told you Marco was sick like that. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, you got to hold on.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
Did anyone ever put in the chat how many SWC people can play or how many people can qualify for it? Anyone ever put that in the chat?
Dude, it definitely felt like I was right there with them going up against each other.
Yeah, I'm going to see 16 people. Is it all just from tournament winnings or is it
and I'm looking forward to
different or if it's points too?
This is the first one on U.S. soil of this caliber, right? We've had other tournaments in the past, but the first one right here, a month into the game, and like you mentioned, we hitting that tournament season, baby. It's only going up from here.
Tournament season? We're not even in June yet, brother. It's not even June yet.
The shades came off.
It's not even June yet,
we're
brother.
Not even in June yet.
We are in May.
We're in May, baby.
It's about to be Memorial Day.
It is, man. Barbecue out.
Dang, somebody got barbecued.
I know, I'm trying to get that Kyukugiri barbecue. Sauteing everybody.
Oh, Marco been in that kitchen too damn long. He cooked that riddle like a fried fish.
Who let blood cook, baby? But we're going to send it to the stage. We're going to have our 8 finalists here. Oh, my God. So we're going to be letting you guys know. I just want to say one more time, make some noise, everybody, if you enjoyed that Fatal Fury Top 8.
I know y'all been entertained, and I told you.
All right.
There was going to be some sick stuff happening. Was that pretty sick or what?
They loving it. They loving it.
Bruh, there's just a lot of good players off to select. Winning a tournament and then not doing the greatest in the next one is not uncommon, bro. It's mad good players.
Tied for 7th place.
Even if you win a tournament and you can get to top 24, get top 16, it's still pretty good, honestly. Like the amount of competition in Street Fighter is so high that I just feel like you can't really expect someone to always make top 8 or win every tournament just because they won.
And we got my man coming in 4th place. Hook him up with a sponsor, baby. We got RB. That's the real bout right there.
That's a real bout right there. And man, look at this guy. Didn't believe in himself, and he's here on the big stage. Give it up for Chris G. Way to go, Chris.
And the dominant player getting all the way to the grand finals. For your runner-up, 2nd place, Reno.
And the man, the myth, the monster, your 1st place pacer here at Combo Breaker 2025, Goichi!
Goichi! Goichi!
My man, absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah.
Unstoppable play.
A run like that, 6-0, just bodies, left the body. Listen, that is the perfect marketing.
Oh, that's cool. They give you like a picture.
All right there,
People
man.
come to this dojo, you
That's
watch
framed?
you watch Goichi
That's pretty cool.
destroy.
Yo, yonder thing for the 100 bits.
We are on the cusp of something great here, though. Yeah. Because we're about to get our first DLC character soon. How does Andy Bogard fit into this mix? I don't know, but if Marco...
Right. Ken and Andy don't come out at the same time?
Andy might finally step to the forefront.
Bruh, why they don't come out at the same time?
Bogard. He might, little bro. He might, because he's looking kind of sick back there. But these competitors, man. Yeah. Not enough I can say about them. Absolutely tremendous display. And I'm spent.
Yeah.
I got cooked.
Thankfully, there is no like super top 8, right? Me and Pockets are done. We're cooked. We're tired. We deserve the.
Where's that redemption bracket?
idom versus Fudo. Oh, they playing that. This is a qualifier for their big tournament, right?
Oh, that was crazy.
I didn't know they would lose to someone. I'm surprised.
Well,
they
the full circular
and
coming out.
losers.
Yeah, you gotta respect it too. That's
They both play the same character.
It is on game number 2. Game 2 is in the books. Are we changing stages again? Yes, we are. We are getting off the octagon and we're going to the river. Back to the wetwood. Home turf for Shun. I'm sure Idazan's happy to be here. Not just on the stage, but with a 2-1 lead here to get in the grand finals. Over. Okay. Idazan in an interesting position.
Are we starting to drink off again? No, he knows better now.
All right. Now what?
Oh, I say that.
No.
Here we go.
But see, this is a dangerous place for Idazan to be. Even if they go for this drink setup, I guess you know what? I respect this. I respect this. Idazan's going to keep drinking because he's already lost a round. So let's get to as far as we can.
Yeah.
But again, Fudo with 23 drinks.
But they both have
What
over
does this
15.
do?
One of them is going to explode.
Yeah. The first one to get knocked down is going to eat the Unga damage. Here it goes. There it is.
Are they going to play it, I think?
Great break. Chawani.
But again, when it comes to Combo Breaker, it is a celebration of all the different fighting games currently in the scope of 2025, right? So one of them being one of the games that Terry and Maya are from. Goichi happened to be in the grand finals. He took out one of my boys, Reynold, you know, RIP, SoCal, but it is what it is. Goichi will be hurrying himself back into the stage to face off against Psycho after a couple of words like he's talking to the crowd right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but he's getting like his
they
first place trophy.
With events around this region that build up.
Very.
Into the roll mix-up, low sweep. So much work. So much work. 26. We're actually tied at high amounts of drink.
Fudo might be regretting that drink it's changed.
Okay, wait, mix-up time. Don't tech. And he does it.
You got to be careful.
There's
the plus.
You got to guess
Do
again.
another one.
PP he doesn't finish it, but he gets the low high. Oh, no. That was disrespectful. He did not have to do that. That was actually disrespectful. Nah, that was cheap. That was cheap. Oh, my goodness.
This young stuff easy, bro.
Fudo is cooking, too.
I don't know. Somewhere Dusty Crawlman is really happy right now. Good for you. I can't wait for your
2025. Let's go.
On the loser side with Jack going up against Ending Walker and Lashar waiting in the wings, waiting for the winner. That we said before, Goichi and Psycho. But man, you mentioned this previously. I'm very excited to see how Goichi's going to deal with such an oppressive player that is Psycho. As we mentioned, it's hard for anyone to get ready for that type of player and that character, that sort of style.
Right. No, I completely agree with that. So it's something that's been talked about a lot amongst like the commentary. It's been talked about a lot amongst like the players as well. It's like where
let's go, Psycho.
Kimberly presence. I feel like that's like the number one thing.
3 Americans in top 8, not too bad, right?
Psycho has had access to a plethora of different Chun-Li players.
That's more than Japan.
In the States, but he also had the luxury of being able to travel internationally as well. So
not
it's
bad.
Going to be a very, very interesting way to see how that develops. But as it stands right now, they're
Goichi on fire though. That's facts.
Heads up. We only have one more match to fill in the top 8, and I do want to apologize and thank you at the same time for being as patient as ever. We did run that ad break. We wanted to make sure that Goichi gets the flowers he deserves for being a champion here at Combo Breaker. But now is the time. Psycho versus Goichi. Match to get us ready before our top 8 later on at 7:30 p.m. CT, Central Time.
Well, we'll see who gets the flowers for their funeral. Loser side means somebody's going home right now. Psycho, Goichi. This is a matchup, as you mentioned, that I feel like Psycho has also had a lot of practice with the Shine, and the few other ones that we have in these states really just Shine at this point. You don't have constant practice access to fight this character out. Have a little bit more in ideation. We'll
this
see
is, in my opinion, Kimberly's hardest matchup. If played right.
But again, are they like Psycho? Is that enough? The reversal for the bust out
not
from the
scared
back
ever.
game here. Forward heavy kick to catch the attack.
Ouch. Yo, sure you can with the big year.
Perfect parry off of the light.
Side switch. Appreciate that year, man.
Back throw into the corner. Not back throw, excuse me. It's the target.
Wow, he got 2 grabs on Goichi.
But it's the same thing.
3?
Also continuously crouch fears.
Fatal Fury went got Goichi.
Slide. Perfectly done.
Yeah,
no
he
punish.
taking him?
That hit. Plus with the legs, he knows what Goichi's about. We've seen that a lot from him. He does it again. This time he's ducking. Until the damage is done. Punish counter on the whip.
No level 2, right?
Level 2.
I did. I don't think so.
Everywhere.
Not enough damage. Too many lights.
That Psycho.
It's a slide.
Oh yeah, he's annoying with that slide, bro.
I thought he was like dead I'm actually quite surprised that hit.
Nice whiff punish.
We've seen a lot from Psycho. Walk back. You think it's gonna be like Sam Pierce, Sam medium kick. We've seen a lot of slides so far. We'll see if he switches it up. Wakes up with a counter conversion. Knocked off the target combo.
Oosh.
Vanessa bless this man. The stand fierce.
It's so substantial anytime Kimberly gets a whiff punish.
Yeah, I've never seen someone make Goichi's block. Psycho got Japan shook today.
Such an Oki monster.
Safety set Chun-Li. She gets that medium off, ends it with a spinning bird kick. Oh. This time blocked out.
Level 2. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
That covers each
build level
way,
3.
Right?
I think he's gonna just build the level 3 if he did the combo. Actually,
one hit will do it actually for Psycho if he gets that super, but that's the same coin. Goichi.
I think he could have built the level 3 if he just did the combo. Crouch fears, medium.
Equalizing. But about what
I don't think he needed to reset. Oh, nice. He stayed outside the ring.
Fantastic buttons you mentioned previously. Run cancel right there with the button. This time goes for the
Getting
throw.
a
Like
little
this
frisky on him. A lot of run stop pressure now. Oh, he is looping Goichi. Oh, into the whip punish. No, he no heavy vagabond. That was death.
Backwalk speed. Flip out. Overhead. We ODDP that. No
yeah, I've never seen Goichi block so much.
Plus, we break the throw right after.
Oh, that is a huge anti-air too, within the right space.
He's been good with that anti-air today.
Wow,
so we thought
that overhead just a little bit too.
Psycho going to enter that top 8?
From pressing the button on wake up again. That startup, Psycho had all the time in the world to react to it.
100%. Ready with it. I mean, that's his wheelhouse too. He's like, I've been doing that since I picked up the character. And Psycho, I gotta give Goichi credit to how he's playing against Psycho, because I feel like there's times where he's pressing, he's understanding what's fake, but she gets the run cancel stuff. But overall, Psycho's been switching it up so much that it's hard to contest against everything. First game and possible final game here. And Psycho has it his way. Falls the fireball now, however, Goichi gets in with punish.
The pressure looking like wake up buttons now from Psycho. An immediate dash out to the tech. Goichi ready for that interception, excuse me.
Okay, so with drive rush, I get it. You don't want to be in burnout.
Nice conversion, counter hit.
Legs.
Goichi fighting
back. From Goichi in terms of the offensive pressure. And also, Psycho has been leaving himself rather vulnerable for some of these big whip punishes. But now Goichi, a little
welcome to the mini game.
Instead of the spray can, jump out of the corner. But Psycho's
he
still
could have
trying
did
to
the run up thing probably. Maybe got an EX air grab after that. I don't know, but for sure got something else
after. He also has a lot of space to work with.
To these fireballs every so often, like in the mid-range or close range. Trying to calm Psycho down just a little bit, cool him off.
That don't combo and counter hit, stand light kick into crowd jab.
Cancel and delay buttons this time instead of like an immediate button or throw.
Bootlegging.
Oh my god.
I'm DVD, or is it a bootleg anime DVD? I see. A bootleg anime DVD. Thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. Your first 5 gifted. It's 1-1 right now. Ready up quick, both of them.
With these critical arts. Or level 3, whatever. Either one.
Same thing. Game to game now. All comes down to this. Goichi getting a little bit more active on defense, putting out the fireballs too as well.
So looping with the fake loop.
On the throw, interrupts the overhead though.
Overhead.
Incoming.
I knew it. I knew he was going to do it there.
Not afraid to let it rip. Could go for another. Yeah. Yeah, now the overhead catches Psycho from that far. Perfectly timed too from Goichi. Match point now. What a swing. Oh, the Tencho yet again.
He lets him go when he's up. I feel like he's been doing that all day. When he's been winning, he's letting the DCs go.
Here comes Super this time. Goichi saves the drive gauge. He's going to fireball if you want.
Psycho don't believe he's going to keep doing it.
In the button right after.
Yeah, no way he
did it.
I was so hoping Goichi was just repeatedly going for like a wake-up option.
I'm going to do it again.
I think it would have worked too, because Psycho went for immediate pressure, no?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, see the fireballs. And the swift thrust. Quickly to the corner. Expeditiously getting Grizzly, but we're risking the throw. Psycho able to get a punish.
Oh, no!
Like, yeah, you go in for the level 3, even better. Yeah, Psycho gets to survive another round while having the buff intact. You can speed boost. The damage, I guess, normalized damage now.
Nah, he had to do that.
Still, that means less interactions.
That's better than the level 2, to be honest, against Chun. You want the speed boost on Chun. You need to compete with her in neutral.
Takes a trade on the delayed jab. That's fine. Level 3 also in the side of Goichi. Could use level 2 if he wants for mix. Corner carry. Hold his throw though.
Psycho.
Nice, being able to get that link. Perfect distance from the slide. Medium kick, now in pursuit. Odie Tencho yet again. Goichi is on fire with that
Psycho don't believe he's going to do it.
It's the fireball once again. It's the wall, the slide
underneath. Oh my god.
Scoot stepping. Excuse me, pardon me. Pull us on the crouching medium kick. Delaying the buttons every so often. Trying to find an opening with a counter hit.
Devil the roundhouse anti-air. This is more than enough damage. That was the perfect angle. And Psycho puts his head down on that one. He knew he was in a critical error. That's Goichi moving on into top 8. This man is unstoppable right now.
Goichi is just...
Doesn't matter what game or lane.
Yeah, he just clutched today, bro.
Solid no matter where he goes. Another top 8 in his hands. Another victory.
This nigga is doing his thing at Combo Breaker.
Today, Goichi. Clean, hot off a win somewhere else, comes through with the same sort of
So the only people not qualified for EWC is Just a Kid, Goichi.
I'm so sorry. I'm like, dude, it's
yeah,
fine.
I think that's it.
never in a million years would I press you for holding up any bracket for you being a champion in another. Honestly, I'm like, dude, this guy is phenomenal. He's like easily one of my favorite players to watch. You know, honestly, I'm going to take the time to say Psycho is also one of my favorite players to watch.
Oh, for sure. Top 10.
A circumstance that's unavoidable, right, when it comes to going to
Nah, Psycho had a great run, though.
Psycho,
definitely nothing to be said about. My man lost mad early and ran it back through mad good players.
Into competitive shape for Street Fighter 6 really is something so special.
It is so great to see someone say so solid with a defensive sort of mindset and game plan, considering modern games are a little more on the aggressive side, not in a bad way or good way, but that's just the way it is.
That was a great run.
Exercise the way
he
went
from
play,
Problem X to Fudo, Goichi. He was 2-0 in them too.
Can we get a look? Yes, we can. Big Papa Bonchan versus Itabashi Zenki to start things off. Then amid best dual Kevin going against Blaz from Chile. Then there's going to be Ending Walker going up against Jack in the loser side of things. Ending off with
Stein messed everything up, bruh.
Bracket of not only diversity of where they've been, but also the characters that are presented to as well.
So sick, man. Diversity all around in terms of the character selection. In terms of the regions, you already know this is truly in top tier spirit with the Capcom Pro Tour now in full effect. Combo Breaker being an official stop. Man, what a good time to get into the game. I'll tell you what, man. Just in time in preparation for Season 3. But with that in mind, I know we have our top 8 solidified. I understand we've had a couple of breaks here and there, and I know that we had a little bit of a stall for Goichi versus Psycho.
Psycho was killing some people in this bracket.
Myself and St. Cola, we have a very, very big surprise for you as to who's going to be going into the top 8, but we're not going to reveal it ourselves. But that does conclude our time. I appreciate you, big dog, for sure, man.
Brother,
so thank you for always throwing it down each and every year. I got to be honest with you guys. We have our top 8 happening at 7:30 Central Time. I know right now that's a few hours, but we do have a little bit of a surprise to kind of throw to you guys. Not in that way, but we want to pay homage to a lot of the games in the past and also some of the strongest scenes that we've ever had in terms of third strikes. So as we get ready for our top 8, we're going to continue the broadcast, so stay tuned for the entirety of it because we have our top 24 of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike from the Midwest coming in specialty from Combo Breaker because, again, they have some of the strongest third strike players that you could ever ask for. But that is all in preparation for our top 8. So with that said, any final words?
That's what you think, Brainless?
Before we send it off to our third strike brethren?
What I got to say?
Central Time is an hour behind Eastern Time.
Forever.
Nah, I haven't yet, Gideus, but I definitely want to play it. Alright. I'll play like a little Fatal Fury, and then I'm going to get out of here for a little. Maybe I'll keep the stream open. I don't know. I'll put it on whatever game they doing at Combo Breaker, and then we come and watch the top 8. But I want to play some Fatal Fury real quick. Let me see something. I'm trying to feel something. I want to get angry. Probably mad Marco players now doing fake overheads in ranked. I'm about to go back to Marco. It's going to be like 3.5 hours, man. Until top 8. 7:30 Central. That's 8:30 Eastern. I haven't played this in so long. Hook. Bro, it's lagging bad. Bro, it's lagging. Oh, no sound? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Or never.
Alright, now y'all say that.
You need a hand? Come on, SPG! Push like this! Come on! All warmed up. Ronaldo wins. You have the resilience and round one. Get ready. Fight.
Bro, it's so laggy, dude.
Gotcha. SPG.
Take that.
Your time. Out of my way. Take.
Nope.
Down. Take. Down. SPG.
Bro.
Now or never. Take. Take. Down. Take. You're out of my way. Ready for this? Hey, yo.
Bro, it's so laggy, dude. You can't even play.
Two.
You just keep freezing.
Fight. Come on.
Yo, look. It's going to 10 frames. Like, what is going on? Why is it doing this?
Come on. Out of my way. Just amateur. Don't blink. You'll miss it. Come on.
Take that.
All warmed up. Ronaldo wins. You have the resilience and resolve of a true. Here comes a new challenger. Hotaru versus Kai.
Oops. I didn't mean to put it there.
Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Sports is wrong. Sports is wrong.
Bro. That cool. Not today.
Over. Not quite. Hotaru wins. Round two. Get ready. Fight. SP counter hit. Boy, this.
Sports is wrong. Sports is wrong.
Boy, this. Fumble before my ambition.
Sports is wrong. Sports is wrong. I can't
Not today. Sports is wrong. SPG. Wild touch. You think it's over? Overheat.
Bro, I can't standing like this. Okay.
Hotaru wins.
All I need is a teensy bit.
Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Forza flamme! Forza sfondo!
Wild punish.
Not quite. Forza sfondo!
Wild punish.
Forza flamme! Not today. Forza sfondo! Fumble before my ambition, how obvious!
Wild punish. Wins.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Kylie
Get
King.
ready. Fight. SPG.
Forza slow reducing. Forza flamme!
Wild punish. Wild punish. Oh, Hotaru wins.
Hey, Itokatsu. How was I?
Not shutting us up, no 133 MS.
Here comes a new challenger. Rock versus Hotaru.
Is she the best character in the game? I don't think she the best, but she definitely top 3.
Get ready, fight. SPG.
Bro. Can't be accepting a leg repeat. Maybe I shouldn't put my connection on any action. Maybe that's what the problem is. I just assume that it's gonna be good. Like Street Fighter, but it's not. I gotta play closer.
Round 2. Get ready, fight.
Hope though I shouldn't lag. We weren't lagging before. I feel like when I played them.
Tackle. We're not done. Tackle. If you can. Hotaru wins. Final round. Get ready. Fight. Get off me.
Wow.
SPG. SPG.
This will do it. Freeze bang. Social.
Damn you. Raging. Hotaru wins.
Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna end this stream over there. I'm gonna be back later. See y'all fellas
I understand
later.
you're trying to be considerate, but you shouldn't go easy on me just because I'm a girl. If you